Welcome back. What's up, Papa Gaming? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, my little one? You joined right on in time. Hit that like button for me, will you? What's up, Papa? Welcome back, everybody. Everybody love Juju. 1-2 Talks Hoop. We're almost ready for tonight's action. Tonight's action I've been waiting for. I do not feel good still. I really wasn't going to do this. I really wasn't going to come up here, but I took a little Tylenol. I'm going to see if I can hang through this action tonight. I got 2 Trojans going tonight. I just really couldn't let Rhea Marshall and Kiki down, especially Kiki, because I'm sure Kiki will be starting. I'm sure you guys saw the games last night. Recap. The Sky won. I was going to put this on. Angel Reese, 5 yesterday. Angel Reese, class of 2020, second in her high school recruiting class to none other than Paige Beckers, who was the other 5 last night. Went head-to-head yesterday. And Tyler Marsh and crew actually matched up very well in favor of the Sky, I believe. I think the matchup between Tara McGowan and Cardoso was the difference. Cardoso's a lot more mobile, but then also I just think Angel Hurd everyone. Angel Hurd, she has a very high IQ. She's the gravity for the team. As soon as she touches the ball, even though I feel like she's not really like that scoring threat, we know what her job is. She knows what her job is. Points are like, they're just gravy. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to have guards and wings and centers that are supposed to carry that load. That's their responsibility. But anytime she touches that ball, lo and behold, 3 players from the opposite team surround her. And what she learned is if she doesn't have a straight go back up without bringing it down, the chances of her taking a dribble or bringing it down, the chances of her being able to score are going to lessen because it gives time for the team, the opposing team, to collapse. But what she did well and what they did well is for allow her to kick it out and to be available for the kick out and go from there. The end of the game play everyone is talking about, if you haven't caught it, it's all over on highlights, was the most, it was drawn up to perfection. Just to perfection, and ran to perfection. Paige went for the bite, which allowed Angel to kick out to the wing back to Ariel. Now, Ariel didn't settle for a 3. She dribbled in, like I've been saying, for the mid-range, nailed it. Boom. Ruined Arike Agumawale's 37-point performance. Just ruined it. I think overall it was a good game for both teams, even though they're, battling for the bottom. It's not really like the bottom. It's only 13 teams in the league, and it's only been about 6 games. I wouldn't panic either side. The top 3 teams right now: New York, Liberty, the Lynx, and Seattle in the top 3 spots. Pretty tough spots to be in, but I think they're gettable. I think they're so gettable. I think I feel like the Mystics have a chance right now. I feel like those teams that are at the top haven't played everybody, so I can't just like stop right there for me and say, hey, this is how it's going to be and this is where it's going to be, and that's just how I feel, guys. This is where I feel. And Woody Mack did show up. I think the Sun can safely panic now, Juju. I don't know, Brody. I'm not doing that with anybody. I'm not saying that there's any team is gonna go like absolute absolutely zero out because of these injuries and like Pages on protocol. Um, Clark is out injured. I heard well JJ was questionable, but she's in because she knows how important this game is and how much they need her. But if she's questionable, how well is she to be in here right now? And we'll find out. So they obviously felt that they needed her. So they went Kiki Irvin, Stephanie Dolson Smart, Sonia Citron, um, Sykes, and who else? Sutton. They went with Sutton. Some people wouldn't agree with the Sutton thing, but I kind of do. I kind of do agree with the Sutton at times. Nice shot, Sykes. Because I got to get Sykes off that ball than just taking shots because, you know. But I also like Melbourne too. But Melbourne, she's that Australian. Australians love to shoot. Wow. Kiki kind of disrupted Brianna from a clear shot. Y'all check that out. She just put her hand up. Nothing fancy. She didn't have to foul. She didn't land in her space. Just, you know, and she took a shot just now to get the feel of herself and her range with Stewie on her. I love the fact that this is why Kiki is like my front runner for Rookie of the Year. She gets to play with 9-time All-Stars, Olympians, and she holds her own. Good shot, Sonia Citron. You need to open the floor up just like that, baby girl. And I can't leave you out of the talk because this Sonia Citron for me and Kiki Irvin, then Paige. And Paige being out two games with with concussion protocol. No, I don't. Somebody was mad at me last time when I said, "Hey, you missing games and stuff like in a tight rookie race or National Player of the Year race." I can't. Oh God, if she could have caught that. Why would you throw that pass to Stephanie? That pass should be led to Kiki, not Stephanie. Happy Friday, everyone. As a matter of fact, yeah, let me start off with the greetings since you guys are coming on in. Happy Friday. If you made it to Friday, thank the Lord for making it to Friday. Brazil is in the house. Our girls are playing for Connecticut. Brazil, I need you to keep me on that score. Let's see. I'm looking at Washington, New York, by the way. 9-5, 9-8, excuse me. New York, 9, Liberty, 8. Let's see what the other scores for Dub is. Eight. Indiana 8, Connecticut 2. That's why Woody was like hanging up for the sun. Nice shot, right down the hole. Okay, let me get mine. That was a 3 from Sykes and brought it to 8 when I said that. Now I gotta push my TV up to probably where you guys are. First quarter, 9-8, 6 minutes 44. Good rebound. Just a clean rebound. Stewie couldn't. She's not. See, they don't mess with Kiki the way they mess with Angel. They harass Angel. Y'all notice that when Angel goes up, hey Michelle. Yes, congrats on the Sky win. I haven't really been on the Sky like that. I'm like leaving the Sky to the Sky fans that they got that. But you know, I got my Angel Reese shirt on. I'm being patient. I'm not like rushing Tyler Morse and expecting all of this from them. I'm patient with it. I want to see what's going to happen like by mid-season. I'm checking out these Mystics, me feeling that they're a better team than people think they are. I think Mystics are currently in 6, and just where I thought. And I know the top 3. I think Phoenix is up there and Dream. I think it goes New York, Minnesota, or Minnesota, New York, Seattle, 4th. fourth dream, maybe fifth dream. No, fourth Phoenix, fifth dream, six mystics. Just the way I like it. What's good? What's good, Jacob? What is good? So you know Wodie's here. Wodie's here. Wodie's trying to keep up. I want to see New York tonight. New York. Las Vegas and LA, 7:00. Oh, she stepped on Stephanie's foot. Because you're falling, you can't just really fall in there and expect people to like allow that. 11-10. Let's go, Mystics. I gotta rub this in the Wodie's face. I wish I could see Wodie's face right now saying that. Because he's told Jacob and I he's going 44-0 with the I was inclined to believe it until I saw the Mystics in Seattle. Shoot, hell, Phoenix. Watch out. Go Sykes. Keep up, Tosh. No, don't do something dumb, Sykes. Don't read the floor. Won't join the panel? I guess Jacob is running this show. I might as well just give him my program tonight. He said, you gotta join. You said you gotta join. I guess I just gotta take a back seat. I don't feel good anyway. I'm really upset right now with Sydney. You need to call a timeout because there's some opportunities just now that really piss me off with that shouldn't be happening right now. He needs to call timeout, and I'm not playing. If they don't score in this next one, there's Shakira. She's in Melbourne. It's Sykes that's shooting you out and passing you out of the game. She needs to come out. What do I think about Marl's limited play? I think it's smart. I don't think it has anything to do with that she's too small. I read something today. It's like she said that they're being patient. She said be patient with her. There's some things that she's got to get healed in her body, and that she, health-wise, she needs to get healthy so that she can compete successfully. But I wouldn't mind seeing her move to a 3. Why not? I think she'll be fine. She's a basketball player. 3, 4, whatever. 3 better than 4. I think you should let her live and learn out there. But I think she's going to have to be healthy. Like she talks about like her weight, her strength, whatever was the nagging injury with her. Merle's a baller. Her mom, she played 3 and back in the fall. That's where I first saw her play. Bear Beauty, what's going on? Everyone hit that like button. Thank you. I'm going to add Bear Beauty, and if I haven't already added DeWitt to my wrench team. You guys come here enough that I can trust that you are responsible enough to catch the trollers. Disrespectful things gotta go. Oh, DeWitt, I gave it to you already. Bear Beauty, I've never made you one. If you're a moderator, make you a moderator. Brazil, moderator. Only Max be a moderator. He don't even be paying attention though. I'm gonna make you a moderator. He be in the kitchen cooking and all kind of stuff. Michelle, she comes through, make her a moderator. She knows how that works. Bear Beauty always comes through, says hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I want you guys to do something else for me today. I'm less than 50 away from 500. Do me a favor, share my channel on your platform. Share my channel. Twitter makes my nerve bad. It's too much. Twitter is like Twitter has helped me a lot though. Twitter has helped me a lot. I don't get attacked. I've only gotten attacked like if I want to talk. If I just start complimenting Angel, then the Spidey car keys come out of nowhere. Like, what happened? Where did this come from? It's such a dead dumb conversation. Like, I feel like Angel cannot win with that, and if she's not trying to. I be seeing you on Twitter going up like they are just crazy, Michelle. Like, it's crazy. And then I won some over, and I see eye to eye. But then I've gotten people to come on my channels and spoke because they like Juju fans, and I love them. They call me auntie, and then they'll come over and say what's up, and then they also will share. They also will share my channel, and that's the cool part is. And then more people that I'm meeting because of this, because of them sharing my channel, really has been a blessing. And that's why I probably had over 70 new subscribers in a month. And the fact that WNBA is here. So I just need y'all to share my channel if you don't mind. I did see you check somebody the other night on Bro Sports page. Did I? What's up? The latest update? How's Juju come on? Juju's coming along just fine. Juju, we can catch Juju coaching on Overtime Select. She is the coach. She's taking Paige's spot. Paige is retired. She'll be coaching young high schoolers against Flagey and her high school team. We have a draft coming up, I believe, June 5th. There's a draft coming up where they select the players. Regarding Overtime Select, Google it, follow it on Instagram, and then see so that we can see where it will be showing. They'll be in downtown Atlanta, Northwest Atlanta, but Juju will be there live in effect. Also, Juju participated in a Nike think tank, something like that is called Empowerment for Women. Other great athletes, Don Staley's there, Serena's there, Sue Bird is there. Other influencers are there, and it's so good that this is the fourth cohort. I think it's her. Yeah, she's the fourth cohort. They've had 3 already. She's the fourth cohort, and to be around greatness, which is what she's around, and learning about NIL and just learning about how to take back what you learn and empower your communities. Which is what she's really all about. She wants to be that resource and that person that the young people look up to, especially in athletics and stuff in Los Angeles. And she's going to be learning from the best. Plain Jane, what's happening? I see you all the time. Thank you. See you around my spaces, and that's cool. Liking, and I appreciate all that. What am I due to come to your city in June? In June? What city? Oh, Juju. Juju is in New York now in the Nike event that I was telling you about just now. And then she's coming to Atlanta next week, and we'll be able to watch her coach. OTE has a YT channel. Okay, Overtime Elect has a YouTube channel. I watched last season. Me too, I watched it. I couldn't remember what I was watching it on. It was YouTube, huh? It was YouTube. And then Michelle Ju posted the other day. Follow her on Instagram. Anything she posts, I'm sending her love and light all the time. Send her love and light, y'all. She looks good. She's moving around. She's happy. I've even heard on the USC Live channel Wire that CC Clay came and spoke on my channel about. It's kind of slipped out in conversation like, Ju could come back. You never know. You might see Juju like in January, February. So people need to watch their mouth, because if we're doing as good as I think that they're gonna do until season starts and Juju returns, and Juju doesn't mean that she has to return like, in my opinion, like full speed on the court, 35 minutes, blah 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 blah. It's just like just her presence and her gravity. Just trust that she's not gonna be out there if she can't do. She's already like so far ahead of everybody that even if she's knocked down to their level, she's or above. I don't think she would ever come down to too many people's level. She's gonna be right where she's still gonna be slightly above. It's just, in my opinion, her trajectory was leaving the group. It was just leaving the group. I was looking at some games today, her freshman year, where I already thought that she was killing it, but I kept seeing places where Juju could clean up, and would do some, freshman-y things. Then I looked back at the following year, and she did, and she did. You could tell she was like just like with Angel, like. We said to Angel, I said, Angel, you know what? It was exciting to see you be a dog, get the rebound, go back up, go back up, go back up. But when you're getting, when you're trying to do it on three people, sometimes it's best just to kick it out. And that's what Ju would do before she would get trapped. She started kicking it out. Sometimes there were times where she would get the foul or she would score. And, sometimes it's better, most times, to kick it out. Or be that gravity, and you control when they're coming at you. Do something that makes them come, but already be prepared to pass. So she made them think, and Angel's making them think. 24-14, yes, it looks like it's getting away, but I still, as long as you don't get away from the Mystics by more than 10, they'll be right there. They're still in it. They just got to clean up. And find the right combinations. Dang, they took Shakira and Lucy, and Sykes needs to settle down. It's Sykes that's doing a lot. And I think she said it too. I think she realizes like she's got to realize, like Enrique's got to realize, we don't need you to, and Vandersloot, dribble the ball, have all the, hold the ball so long, or be the one that takes that work the ball around. And we're not looking for you to take the shot, Sykes. You've never been, in my opinion, like the sharpshooter. Like you drive really good, but try to get that ball into your. Oh God, Stephanie Dawson took that. She ain't ready. Good defense. Good defense. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Where you going? Where you going? There's nothing there. Look, she's looking at it now to shoot it. Oh, look at her. She couldn't even pass the ball to Kiki. Hi, Cam. Choose one. Do I remember you? I'm sorry. Do I remember? I don't know. Kinda. Is that the name you had before? Paige is out next 2 games with a concussion. I said that earlier. Yes, she is. Says she's out earlier. Protocol. Concussion protocol. Cam, does anybody remember Cam? Choose one. I don't know where I remember seeing that name. Sometimes I wonder, like, I'm scared, like somebody gonna come over from Twitter and follow me. Kareem, you joined. I want to shout out to you. I missed it, but you were on my Instagram. I missed it. I need somebody to watch my Instagram too, to try to tell them, with somebody. Yeah, I meant live. I watched the okay. You watched the USC basketball. Shout out CC. Shout out the episode the way too early top 12. She broke that down, and I agree. No reason USC should not be. Now do you understand? So it took CC to do it and not me, huh? That what you telling me, Michelle? You needed confirmation what I was saying. I basically said the same thing she said. They didn't do the research. And when I was on, and Jacob and DeWitt watched me on Seth's show, and I think, I can't remember, I was on a rather, not so much Seth's show as much as when I was on HDTV, his show. I really broke it down, but they weren't really catching it. I was like, And it's hard to talk to somebody if you don't know who the players are that we're adding and how basically their talent and their footwork and their athleticism makes me not want to. Hold on. It makes me not. Um, it makes me not miss the canine and what's her name? How it makes me not miss them with what we're getting. Not at all. Not at all. It makes me not miss them. So, and we found it's not always about going for the top names that you've heard of or you know top names that you feel like that's just for show and entertainment. I need players that fit the system that we have. And because if you look at Phoenix in the WNBA, I'll give them an example, which you probably haven't. You're gonna see a bunch of people on there you don't even recognize. You don't recognize their names. You're not familiar with them, but they're like they're like the fourth best team in the WNBA. So it's just a matter of what fits the team is what you're looking for. The offensive system that your the coach G wants to run, and that's and then like the chemistry and how they're going to gel. Like you know what I'm saying? You got to have a. She had players like Kiki was doing. She was doing well. She was doing really well. She was right behind you and everything, and it could have been even better. But it's like the talent around her, not Juju, of course, but the talent around her is not the same as it is in the dub. So the spacing is going to be different. Her timing on passing out, her timing on receiving passes. As towards the end, I saw her like her and Avery did this cold give and go, but it was really for Avery to take the shot. Avery's too slow, couldn't get the release off, but she reloaded, and the way she did it, and it set it up for Kiki to go straight to the basket as she's doing now, and Avery learned it instead of getting stuck with the ball like her and Kane would just get stuck with the ball, and she needed to be around more athletic, more talented people. Kiki was like a woman amongst girls. And you know, I'm Gamecocks SC, and I agree with you both. Those sports folks just put anybody 10 through 25 without researching how our teams like Minnesota in there, and that's like that's just one example. That's just one example. I mean, you just and then Notre Dame is gutted, and you had them in there. Low key, UCLA is sort of gutted, but I'll stick with that. And then you had like a Michigan State. I think they had some weird ass teams, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I get that we lost Kiki Irvin and Red, and of course Juju. There's where it goes, right? And so we had K9 and Michelle and Ken, but we got the number one recruit, Jazzy, and I seen Jazzy eat them girls up, them players up in high school. And I can see how I can see with her length and the way that she balls, she can eat up a lot of sophomores and juniors out there. Trust me. And the replacements for K9 and Al, we got that in a different way. And then Jazzy's right there to slide in and do the same thing Juju does. Probably be a better point guard than Juju, actually. The only thing Juju that nobody got to do is that exceptional ability that she has to play two ways. The crazy blocks, but the Kia is a blocker. Okay? Hey, B. Will Kennedy is a blocker. And I believe in Coach B. I believe in Coach B, and I believe in her ability that she's gonna have them playing our defense. The way we play defense, whoa, no, we're gonna be fine. Those sports folks basically saying Juju is USC when Jazzy Kennedy are the truth and the new pieces that fit. That's it. Hey, chat. How do you think Juju and Juju and Jazzy's chemistry is gonna be off the chain? I was so ready for y'all to see the two wings. Kennedy could be in the middle as well. we were gonna have a problem of like how that was gonna look, who's gonna be on the floor, who was gonna be a four, who was gonna be a traditional four. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a 6'5" person, and we do, and I wasn't able to remember that to do it. Reminded me to double check that. Like we have a 6'5" girl, we have a 6'4", we got Viv, we got Laura, still got that post area covered, and then we got Cardinal, which I think can play guard and forward. Like she can come in and play that high post from Georgia Tech. But she was like a top 15 or 10 or 15 portal person. She's in the midst of that whole thing. Get the ball. Come on, Sykes. Come on. 27-20. They need to keep fighting. Do you remember when I said I got you the sub? And like, yeah, Cam, yeah. And I've had a couple of you. Do you follow me on any other place but here? Cam, choose one. Because I think when you said it, I looked like, because I can see it like in real time, and I was like, dang, Cam, choose one really did that. Thank you. You really kept your word. Now, do me a favor, y'all. Hit share. Go to the YouTube, hit share, and put it on your. I guess you can share it. You can share it if you're on Twitter, Michelle. Share it to Twitter. If you're on, they always say hit share, but wherever it allows you to share it to your basketball community, and they can see us up here talking right now. Appreciate that, y'all. They need to score. It's getting ahead, and they're not even Stewie and them ain't even like really getting down. Oh, Kiki, what happened? Did you see that? Rebecca Gardner, timeout. She missed that out of pure, I don't know what. And that makes Sykes press and do too hard. Look, Natasha's mad because her and Tasha are getting into ego and they're going back and forth. I think Jazzy's average more than one block per game. I think she does too. And I think that Jazzy gonna get more than that. You're just saying she did in high school or something? Jazzy's gonna get more than that. I can just look at the talent that's left to graduation and the talent that's still in the country, and there's no reason why the Georgia should be honorable mention. And the woman, Talia Goodman, Michelle saw the conversation. I think she responded back. She's like, well, I just need to wait till the season starts. I just need to, wait to see them play. Fair enough. I guess. Fair enough. That's what you want to wait for. When Juju came, they said the same thing. When Juju came as a freshman, we were like ranked 21st. And because Juju was new, the Ivies were new, only returner was Rhea. So we barely made the top 25. It was Coach G's like third year. No respect whatsoever. And we go all the way to the Elite Eight. Should have went to the Final Four. Actually was like number one seed, top seed, right? So Kiki missed a wide open layup, didn't she? She put back. I like to call that a putback. Yep. She did. She just threw it up. Oh God, nobody to rebound. I like this for them. This they need to feel what it feels like to play like the best and to give a good game. You know what I mean? Give a good fight. You never know. They might go cold like that. They're not hitting every shot. Slow down. See, she just want to rush it. Look, she want to rush it. She got the foul. She lucky. But they're trying to push it with them. I mean, where are you at? Because I saw that earlier. I know Kiki didn't do it again. You might be behind. I'm at 33-22, Jacob. My W team's in order. Okay. I'm 10 toes down with win or lose. Aces, Dream. Dream really and Mystics equals Dream, Ace sticks, Dream sticks, Dream sticks. So you said the Aces? Really, the dream. Yeah, Mystics has grabbed everybody's heart. I get it. I totally get it. I'm surprised you're not with the Sky. Okay. I'm watching the Fever game. Okay, let me see. What's up? 29-34. What? So where Wody at? Connecticut is up. Why? Get out of the kitchen, Wody. Get out of the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. That's what I'm talking about, Michelle. That's what I'm talking about, Michelle. Anybody can get got. Stop like, well, Connecticut is going to be at the bottom. You don't know who's going to be at the bottom right now. You really don't. Somebody's going out injured. Somebody's on protocol or whatever this thing Caitlin Clark got going on. Yeah, I see what's going on. And everybody, Jacob said it. Jacob said it. Tina Charles burning Aaliyah Boston. And Leah Boston had a good time because she faced Kiki Erfin, and now she got to face Tina Charles. Nobody playing it. Ain't nobody playing in this league. Not even Angel Wilson is dominating anybody. Ain't nobody dominating nobody. I don't want to hear it. The only person that might be looking good as an MVP is probably Nafisa. Argue with your mama. My team's in order. New York, Brooklyn, Liberty, the Nets, sister team, and that team in the mecca of basketball. So you only got one. He's straight up New Yorker like, I only got one, folks. And them sites would act like a point guard, and they come down here and stop doing shit like Shakira taking threes. You need a three, but why don't you let Sonya take that three? She just nailed one. How is a first seed USC team 2 years consecutively not top 25? I don't know. We don't got Juju Watkins. And it's like, stop. Juju is like, it's and Juju. Juju is, I ain't gonna lie, you already know what I think about Juju Watkins, but don't do that. We got good players. We got good coaches. We've been there. We've done it. We won the Pac-12 that game. Because the way they shut down Jew, it was Kinsey Ford. It was Kinsey Ford that took us all the way. Oh, last season. That's what I thought. Last season you were scases. Me too. But I can only have 3 teams. I'm trying to show my rookie pow love. Got you. And I couldn't stand watching the Dream until Ryan Howard switched things up. Now I'm like, come on, Ryan, come on, play defense. Stop shooting and settling for threes. She was irritating the mess out of me. I couldn't stand watching that team. And Alicia Gray, she would get hot, and then she would just fade. So, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, what's happening? They West and Kelsey Mitchell. Hey, Kelsey Mitchell, I hope she signed a 1-year deal. Because they promised her that she was going to get that ball. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Every time I say that, I know that I've seen you a lot. And I've seen you on channels, and I just don't remember which one it was. Somebody help me out. Brody probably knows. Goon the shooter, Kiki Erfin Powell winning Ricky. Yeah, he threw Pow in there. You know Sonya Citron is in there. Goon the shooter. What's good, Jacob? They on the floor. They gotta have some pride. I want them to have pride. Hi, Kishelle. What's going on? I saw you on Twitter, like something of mine. Yeah, they gotta have pride, but not to the detriment where, you know what I meant by that, where it's like you hurting the team because it's just this. You go on one-on-one with one another, neither one of you are scoring. I don't like that. Now, Paige and Jew, they go back and forth. One of them is getting the best of the other. Juju, with this stretch that CC is out, it's her show. And AB so far, they making people look at them. They looking at them sideways. I don't know how she gonna do 2 weeks. I don't know if she will. Because you must have really down there tore your quad muscle for it to be this bad. Because 2 weeks is like a quarter of the season. The dub. And the dub. Is Lexi playing good? Because I was watching Lexi get some soul in her in Unrivaled. She was smart. She was very smart to play Unrivaled. Very smart. What he got, a USC jersey on? Whose jersey he got on? Why you didn't show the jersey that was whose jersey was his son wearing? Dan Quinn was wearing his son. Oh, no, Sony. Okay, I need to talk. I need for Coach Johnson. Is he wearing Kiki's jersey? Dan Quinn's son? Come on, show the kid's jersey. I see it's USC, but whose? He needs to call timeout and talk to them because no, it ain't no My Lazy for Wiley jersey. USC Trojans. Trojans are USC. That has been solved. They just had the discussion in football. You can never put USC on your stuff. Okay, Gamecocks, I love you and everything, but you can't wear the logo. So stop. When I say USC, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I stay away from saying SC because I think of you guys as SC. That's already been settled. It's okay. The Scar. That's what they call y'all. Scar. Facts, Juju, talking about South Carolina. If I say SC, I'll give you that. Even though I call them that. Why she gotta be off balance? Why do they gotta get, you know what I'm saying, Keisha? I mean, when I say, just if you gotta just go with it with that. When I say USC, you know what I'm talking about. If y'all want to play that game, nobody in the country. Oh my fucking. Oh, time out. Why are you rushing? It's just New York. They're no different. None of them are more athletic. Morals in the game. None of them are more athletic than 34, 31. Dang, they're catching up. Like, what are you? Look, y'all. You got on Connecticut. You got Olivia Nelson-Ododa, UConn great. You got Tennessee. You got Tina Charles. You got Bria Hartley. I think Bria Hartley, if I'm not mistaken, might be a UConn product. You got Marina Mayberry, Notre Dame. You got Sanaa Rivers, North Carolina State. You got Anissa Morrow from LSU. You got J.C. Sheldon from Ohio State. You got Rhea Marshall from USC. You got Lindsey Allen from Notre Dame. The rest of the names, sorry, I don't know you. You got enough there to do something. Yeah, Juju. It's Juju jersey, most likely if Dan Quinn's son. Okay. I thought you knew for sure. Wody, Kelsey, Mitchell, and Enrique need to team up. Oh, shit. They wouldn't even know how to share the ball, bro. Right? But they sell USC block sweatshirts in South Carolina University bookstore. You kidding me? Do they? I'm surprised. They're not supposed to. Show me how it would have looked like, how they did it. I didn't even think you could do that with the law because of that lawsuit. It's Juju jersey, most likely. Then put my Chicago need Olivia Nelson-Ododa and Destiny Henderson. Y'all really be thinking that them, you know the South Carolina Gamecocks. Don't get mad at me. You know they nothing but role players over there, right? You don't have any like superstars except for Asia. And I don't know that Asia's not having a good year right now. Do you know who JP talking about? Dan Quinn? I don't know who Dan Quinn is. I was looking at I said it to him. I don't think he listens to me. I said, who is Dan Quinn? And then he'll come back like I think he's behind. I know. Asia's not. Asia, no, Lisa Gray's not a star. She's an all-star. I'll say that. I said superstar. Asia's probably like the most well-known. I don't even think that people like Commander's head coach. That's where that name comes from. You think he wearing Juju? You think they wearing Juju? Juju's gonna be a mystic. Okay, Juju. So, what college team would you say has players that transferred to the W the best besides UConn? No, it's UConn. It's UConn. Stanford. I think it depends on how far you want to go back. I think North Carolina in the past. I think Tennessee. I think I'm skipping. I'm trying to say this on the tip of my tongue. I said that. Yeah, I said Notre Dame. No, you skipping. Let's say Notre Dame. Is that who I'm skipping? Notre Dame. Yeah. And I think, you guys don't know, but we got Timmy Van Negle. Alyssa Peely comes from Southern California, USC. You know what I'm saying? We have Rhea Marshall now and Kiki. Just say over the last few years. UCLA, nobody really pays attention to them. They have lots of people spread out throughout the W for years. The Bruins, shout out to the Bruins, definitely have had players throughout. It's not just you looking, you got to fish for South Carolina players. Like I had to learn about Ty Harris being there and Alicia Gray and Tiffany Mitchell. I knew about Tiffany Mitchell. And I know about Asia. And then I went to obviously Boston and Cardoso. But Isaiah Cook, right? And this is all within, and then you'll have them sitting in the bench like Letitia and then it was Bree Bill because they used to have to ride that little 3-year contract out. And then you had your Destinies. But then there's players from North Carolina, say there's, UCLA, there's players, Yeah, Jaden Daniels always goes to the games to Washington. That's why I was saying when he hook up with Kiki. Baylor has players. Texas, I think. I don't know if Texas. I don't know how many Texas of late. You don't like Kiki? Why not? Kiki's beautiful. I know you don't really like comparing women to men, but Ju is not only aggressive on both sides of the ball like MJ, but her motor. Yeah. I mean, not even like MJ. I got to give somebody else, maybe somebody else credit. Both sides. Because when MJ locks in, he's devilish on like you said, on defense. He don't like Kiki like that. Take it, act like he knows. I don't know who he likes. Juju's barely getting ready to turn 20. Did y'all know that Hannah Doggo's older than Juju? And there's a picture, Michelle on Twitter, and you can see when they were little, Hannah's way down here, looked like Juju babysitting. And then they brought it all the way up to they were slamming. So and then she looks a little older. Juju's taller. Juju's here, but you can tell that Hannah grew. She doesn't look like a little girl as much. And then I never knew that. I just figured they're in the same grade, so they're the same age. I don't know, but that's what the heading was like. Did y'all know that Hannah was older than Juju? I gotta figure out how to watch both games. I really need to stop. Where's your tablet? Where's your phone? Where's your laptop? Well, you gotta watch me. It's got like that, I'm really about not excited right now because I told Wody that I felt like we could slip in here and get a win, and they're sitting up here really afraid to get the ball back up. And it's, to me, it's a great example of why people need to shut their face when Angel was going up against them, because it must be pretty tough to get the ball back up inside in the post. Because Kiki been having no problem. And now all of a sudden she does. And it doesn't help that Sykes and them are not hitting from the outside. It doesn't help at all. Like, you're just not hitting. Like, Olsen to get you a crazy shot off, I think. But you need somebody like her that's going to be creative, can get off the dribble. But they're just not hitting. If you can get somebody that's consistently hitting right now, it will open it up better for Kiki and them. Because they'll be more of a threat and have more room to operate. Kiki, Lucy, look for your shot. No, you can't bounce the ball like that to Stephanie. She can't bend down. She's too big. Sykes, come on. Thank you, Sutton. Thank you. Just stop and pop. Why would you throw the ball like that or feet like that? Look at this game between Connecticut. I need to put this on my phone. Michelle, what's our girls doing? What's Anissa doing? It's 39-35. Yes, I want to see the Fever have to dig themselves out of a hole. Yes, I do. I do. Call me a hater. But the Liberty ain't playing with the Mystics. No, they're not, because they knew they better come out hot. They can't afford to come to this game slipping. And Sykes needs to talk to them. Talk to them. Come on, Kiki. She needed that. She needed that swipe. Because everybody just been letting her score. She needed that swipe. You got to go up quicker. B and Satu. What you talking about, for real? There's no Fee and Satu playing right now. You had a Jonquil jumper from form, but she make it. So had her jumper form. Okay. He's not calling timeout now. He's like letting them get a feel, and then he's gonna go and make some adjustments second quarter because they're not down by a whole lot. Okay, so Lindsay Gottlieb said I spied a Kiki jersey. Okay, thank you on Twitter. Coach Gottlieb answered my question. Thank you, Coach Gottlieb. He's wearing a Kiki jersey. I was trying to figure out what jersey it was. Thank you, Coach. Let me tell her. Thank you, Coach. We were trying to figure out what jersey it was. I got a Kiki Erfin jersey coming though. Why does Washington keep liking his weight? What's the connection with them? Like, oh, he's there for the Mystics game, but he's still. Why is his son wearing a USC jersey? Goon, they're the best. What, popular? Papa is not like in the running for Rookie of the Year. Are you talking about that or the best? How? It's not. It's not Papa. It's not close to being Papa. it's Kiki, Citron, Paige, but Paige is probably like gonna be above because her efficiency and her, well, I don't even want to say efficiency. What she's done in the last few games has been very, really good. But overall, it's Kiki for me because just who she has to guard and who she's had to play against. Michelle Sonia Citron equals Marina Mayberry. Equals Marina Mayberry. That was a nice dribble between the legs. Face Juju. In the backs Juju. No, I don't like that comparison. Mayberry can't even play defense like her. Nor can she like get to the rack. Pass like Citron. This is good experience for Kiki, y'all. This is good experience. Paige been losing like a month. I got Kiki because she faced the most competition. That's what I said, Goon. I felt like she faces like the best post players in the league and like outplays them like points and rebounds and I mean just holding her own. It's just amazing. So thank you. I'm glad you see what I'm saying but then like what are they gonna look at? Like I don't know if Paige is I seen something recent. I don't know if Paige took the lead in average. But Kiki's like up there like third in rebounding or something like that. In the league, like period. But then Paige leads in assists, y'all. How do you think why is the Clark them so quiet? Can somebody tell me why they're so quiet? And why they keep comparing like Clark to Angel, even though Angel's been getting some assists too, but they're not in the same position. Well, okay, looking at the rookie year between Paige and Clark, and both playing same position, they said that Paige is reaching certain numbers faster than Clark did. And I think she leads the league in assists. Facts, Juju. I can't name 5 good point guards in the WNBA for Paige to win Rookie of the Year. Only competition she got is Chelsea Gray. And do we even want to say that? I don't care. Can you put on the warm ups because it would look weird? CC looking like a fan. Why do it? Yeah, Paige is tied for most total assists in the W right now with 18. Oh my God. Paige got 40 assists, and she's in 6 games. Damn, what she average like 8 assists a game or something? 7. Dallas has more games played than any other team, so more stats to get at this point for their players. Nah. I don't agree with that, Wody. No, you just threw that out. You guys don't let him say that. He'll just say something, and it won't even be all the time that he check. Check first. See what Woody's talking about. Also, 3rd in steals and 6th in blocks. Hold on. Tell y'all something. Paige gets blocks. Okay, she told the interview with Fly J, they call me Paige blockers, and then Fly J said, Paige, who calls you Paige blockers? She said they do. So cute. She said nobody calls you Paige blockers. She said Fly J, I do get blocks. And so I've been paying attention. And I'm like, she trying to be like a Juju. She does get blocks. And still, she trying to fill up her little stat sheet now. If you want to do the comparison, it should be Paige and Cece for sure. Paige is more efficient in shooting and in giving assists. Guess what? You know what? I thought you was going to say, Michelle. You should have said, now this is where efficiency matters for me the most. Assist to turnover ratio. That's where you should have said that she excels and she's exceptional. Is her turnovers look nothing, not even anything close to and she still averages 6.7 assists per game. And they're consistent, as DeWitt said. And she plays defense too. Yeah, and she plays defense too. She gets blocks, she gets steals, and she moves her feet and contains people. Yes. Caitlin Clark looked like a crank anchor post. Why'd you make me read that? I wasn't even like, I should have read it first before I said it. Go on. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna talk. We're not, because they're gonna come out. You haven't been here on my channel. They be coming out of nowhere. They be listening to us, and they'll come out of nowhere. Either start talking about trying to bag on me, or they just come out attacking Angel. And I'm thinking, like, how could you not think that Angel is like attractive? Like, isn't she attractive? She looks pretty attractive to me. Like, she looks really pretty. Like, I watched her grow up. She's not an ugly girl. Like, I don't understand what they be talking about. They know doggone well. They just racist as hell. I mean, yeah, Angel is, like DeWitt said, Angel is fine. I love her little style. I like that she doesn't like show like all this skin anymore. She had this little business skirt on with heels and with the little sock and the little. I mean, she just can switch it up, and that's what the Barbie does. When you play with Barbie dolls, like we played with Barbie dolls when we were little, you dress them in different. You can dress them up different ways. The Barbie, and that's what she does. You know. She came with her Timbs one time. You know what I'm saying? When she went to New York, she had her Timbs and her little crew socks on and stuff. Her baggy, long, short jeans, kind of long jeans, but shorts. Like, it's just fun. I like the league. I like everything that they're doing these days. Like, I've been watching it for a long time. I like things that we do. I used to like our commercials that we had back in the day with Kyla Pratt and stuff. But that was like way back. But a lot of stuff that, all the changes that over the years, like, it just keeps getting better and better. I like that they're allowing the young energy. That's what I wish they would do with the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Shai. Am I saying his name right? From OKC. I love the way he dresses. I love his wife. I think his wife is like, I heard the story of them, how they met. And she's just real simple, real humble. You know what I'm saying? She's not into the flash. She's so pretty. She's naturally pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jennifer Aniston. Naturally. Doesn't need all the fancy. They're too young for all of that. Like, that makes them look old. Like, when they try to do Clark and make her be wearing Prada and all that stuff, it's like, that girl don't wear that stuff. Let her wear what she normally wants to wear and rock whatever that is. Because it's more authentic and it fits her and it's more her personality and she can make a style of it. But you trying to put her in all this stuff that she doesn't wear. She wasn't wearing in Iowa, so why are you making her wear it now? Whoever her PR person is, they are terrible. Terrible. I don't know what Indy gonna do. Kelsey does great scoring. She's not a playmaker. Wally, Kelsey Mitchell, Kyrie Irving. Let me see. What is wrong? What is the score? 43-39 halftime. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what the Fever got going on. Fever are shooting. Hey, the Fever are shooting 51.9, 52%. Oh, they're threes. Well, there's 1 for 6. The shooting's not bad. They're shooting a higher field goal percentage than Connecticut, but they're not shooting a higher 3-point. And Connecticut's free throws are 90%. Theirs are 83. They're missing free throws. They only missed 2. Okay, let's look at the rebounding, okay? Rebounds and 13 boards. How many boards? The 14 boards. That's not it. How about turnovers? Okay, so they have 10 turnovers. Not great. That should be it. You got to leave it at that. 2 blocks. 9 personal fouls. Who's in foul trouble? Nobody's in foul trouble. Okay, it's just getting started. Indiana's 2-3, 1-2 at home, 2-3. Connecticut is 0-5. They have not won a game as of yet. Liberty are 5-0, 2-0 away. They could be 3-0 today. Washington is right where I want them, 3-3. They lose one today, be 3-4, and then we'll probably go back to play. We got to play after this. We're going to play the Fever. I'd say we're going to win. But if the Fever lose today and they lose again to Mystic, they're in trouble. I've heard CC dressed like a team owner. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's like she got this old woman, like Angel's PR person, her partner, like, she is the bomb. Like, how they met. She's real youthful, young. Like, she gets Angel, like, she hangs with her, like, and then her person is like, why is this old woman, like, she wanted her as a stylist. Kyrie is wild. Wow, bitch. Just athletic and can score. Kai is a baller. Mitch game based on motor and speed. I remember Mitch. You talking about Mitch? I forget his last name. I'm thinking who you guys are talking about. Like Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond. Is that who you talking about? Atlanta Dream have made the most, man. Now Atlanta Dream. You don't hear me excited or talking about them much. It's just a team that I'm just not real attracted to. But because Ryan used to get on my nerves, but Ryan, because of not using her full potential. That's what, and I love Jordan Canada. But it was just that I just wanted Ryan Howard to use her. Show me your bag. Show me your defense. Show me your that you got a high IQ. Because settling for those threes, that was hurting your team. You already got Alicia firing it. You're firing it. Like, Alicia, is that all you can do? You don't drive. You don't penetrate. Like she gets real athletic and always wild, but she just end up on the ground. It's like, come on. So they got to get it together over there. It was like there's no maturity. There's no leader over there. And so that's what's hurting them. However, I think the team that, however, they're doing really well. And very well. Like, they want it. When they play, they look like they like trying to prove something, and I love it. Where I'm looking at the number on the website. This is where I'm looking at the number on the website. Well, we can't highlight this, bro. It doesn't let you do that. I'm not gonna sit there and type every little piece of that into there. Because if it would let me pick it up and copy it and then put it into the search bar, can't do it. I can do a screenshot it and do it later. Let me see. But you know who no one's talking about? Michelle USC says, what's up with your ace assist? Like, scary times, and you know it. Where's that? Okay, I'll be right back. That's scary times. Okay, we're back. We're back to the third quarter. 44-32, down by 12. People are reference. Get right makeup to be aggressive. Mystics foul the most, but also draw the most fouls in the W. It's very interesting. What are you enjoying the Liberty game? Because Nick's gone after. Hi, everybody on Instagram. Stay left. Mike pumping weights. Everybody. Let me tell them to join me on YouTube and say hello. So what's going on with the score? So what's going on with your Liberty? With y'all Liberty? With your Connecticut? 43-39. They haven't started the halftime yet? They haven't started yet? But the Mystics started? $44-39. Just got a score. Must have hit a three. They're gonna fight back. They don't want to lose. Caitlin Clark's backup injured after leg taken out. Indiana. What? Just saw her backup. Who's Caitlin Clark's backup? Sydney Colson? What they gonna do now? Oh, they can play Sophie at the point. They can play Sophie at the point, y'all. Not the rookies taking the first half off. I thought it was Colson. Yeah, you're right. What is Colson? I think I just read something that said her leg got taken out. So if that means Colson got hurt, if that's what they're saying, then who's going to take the point? And I said, Sophie. Who do you think would take the point? Shouldn't have got rid of Wheeler because Wheeler over there happy. And I mean, happy. And then they got the nerve. Hey, do we check this out? They got the nerve. What is this called? Like passive aggressive. They got the nerve to say Caitlin Clark's backup, Colson. Okay, they better have put her name to it. So I'm looking at it right now. Highlight of it. Where's it going to happen at? You said Colson and Sheldon, JC Sheldon, collided. Can't hit them old balls like that, bro. Like you be up in the mid-30s, that stuff hurt. Bounce back is easy. Oh, she died down on her leg. Twisted. I hate that. People dive on your leg. Oh. That hurts. I'm sorry, Sid. Sheldon put her in a figure 4 leg lock. Brazil. What is a figure 4? They must be targeting Colson too. What else? CC fans be rapping about? Probably that. I mean, I see them hitting Angel's wrist all the time, which is cold blooded because that wrist injury is no joke. Cindy Colson is a WNBA champion. Put respect on her name. She's not only a WNBA, she's a college champion. I used to watch her at Texas A&M. You will see what I'm talking about when you see the highlight. Oh, I saw it. I don't know what a figure 4 is. That's the problem. But I like what you said. And she's a goated tweeter. One-liners, baby. I like Cindy Colson. I never knew she was that funny, like in college or nothing like that. I never saw that there. Sabrina's starting to grow on me now, too. She's starting to be everything they said she was. And Ben's getting rings every day. Nah, Wody, she kicked y'all ass. When Gray, Kia, Candace, raise your hand if y'all know what I'm talking about. New York that they had it in a bag. And Cindy Colson, the other girl that's not on the team anymore, with the baby, not Derica, and somebody else. Man, they beat New York. Y'all crazy. Sydney was running that. Sydney did this behind the back pass or some kind of pass that during that game in a heated moment, like in the championship. Way to pass out, Kiki. Way to pass out. Come on, Sonia, hit that. Oh, that's where you got to come through, Sonia. That's where you got to come through, baby. That's what separates us, Sony. Sony, that shot right there with Kiki passing out to get to you, that's how if you want to be elite, you got to knock that shot down, baby girl. You got to knock it down. That's the difference between elite players. Get down. Don't rush ahead of them. It's like, let them come down and calm down. Sykes be doing the goddamn balls. She needs to pause just a little, let her team get down to the bottom and take a breath and then make the move. And Sonya, you got to step up. You want to be elite. I know I'm pushing you. She shouldn't have to be doing all that. But you kick your grown women. Like, they grown women, you grown women. Like, you're not coming out of college looking like you belong in college. Construction collapse on streets Ventura neighbors. Like, I don't like when people like come out and just be feeling out of place. I'm like feeling out of place with the competition, and I'm like, no, you gotta come out there like I'm coming to play, like damn who you are. You feel me? I belong here. Yeah, Sykes needs Plain Jane feels me. Me and you, Jane, we always on the same page. She needs to slow down. Like, I wish her coach would tell her, like, just slow down to the pace of the game, to where everyone else is. Like, your ass is just super hyper. Like, you going faster than your team can even keep up. Matt, what's up with the third quarter in the Liberty? Do you think that this is something that happens all the time to it? Because I think it is. Oh, dang, she fell on the ball. We can take her out. We can get somebody else in so she can slow her ass down. Don't try to stay in. You got other players till you can catch your breath, homegirl. If you've heard, they do that. It's the third quarter when you gotta like come back on them. You gotta remember like doing them is old. Kiki, I see you. I see you. I see you. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's gonna fall. This is good. This is good experience for her. She's not backing down. Let's keep her in there to keep getting her experience. She's used to it. She's gonna figure it out. Yeah, getting back to college, and so like they got the Gamecocks. Like I'm like, why did you rank the Gamecocks higher than UConn when UConn only lost one person? I just don't understand how that's kind of like wow. But they won the championship. They fall asleep in that locker room when Sandy talking. You said they don't want to get up off the bench after half. Play somebody else then. Dang. Was she a foul? Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is, but I just don't be seeing the fouls. I don't know if it's the camera angle. Some things I catch and see, but some things I'm like, what happened? Who touched who? Very lightly did she get hit. Oh, into the last 5 digits. My bad. I'm trying to pay my registration. California, y'all. While I'm on the phone, I forgot to do this. I want to go and submit it now. Oh, Junquel missed it. Come on, get on it. Take it. You can't double dribble like that. They don't even look that good. Oh, she makes it. Oh my gosh. You guys gotta take advantage. Like get on the ball. Like they're not looking good. Like take advantage of this. Don't Milborn straighten up and take the shot. You got them burnt. Now just turn and square and look. They need to see themselves on film. They really do. They would be like, why are we rushing? They would be like, why am I rushing? Literally. almost done now. We can't even score down, y'all. We can't even score. Oh, we down by 13. And it's the third quarter. We see how goaded Sydney is to deal with what's going on to get them like their confidence up and to come up with something that would exploit them because I know they're tired. They have to have their best out there to play them. And them old geezers been out drinking last night. All right, be right back, guys. I was looking for an upset, John. I was looking for an upset. What did I miss? 57-50. I got that upset. 66-48. They learning. They getting humbled. They're getting humbled. Is Citron a starter? Yes, Citron's a starter. Where's the rebound in that? I'm sorry, but whoever said the Fever our super team is dead wrong. Mystics are starting 2 rookies. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. That used to be. I'd say Donna Taurasi was like, I couldn't leave her off Mount Rushmore as much as I wanted to. I was like, nah, I gotta tank on her. I watched every single game and when she came in all the way to the end. So I was like, nah, I gotta give it to her. I could not. As much as I want to put Candace up there, I would have to take mine more down. And I will in a heartbeat. But it was time to hand. It was time to. I don't even know if I want to hand anything over to to Caitlin yet. Like and to be her heir apparent because man, y'all just she didn't. It wasn't no hesitation with Diana coming in. It wasn't like, oh, Diana, her three isn't falling. Let her become the assist bandit. Diana came in exactly as expected. Exactly as expected. Who we said she was, not her. Who we said she was. And not all the time was it her. Like Cappy she wouldn't have won championships without Cappy not Pondexter. She wouldn't have won without DeWanna Bonner, Candice Dupree, Penny Taylor. Like, no, she didn't never just do it by herself. Don't get it twisted. Kiki's closing in on point production, but her big old percentage is higher than Citron. Interesting. Rebounders are higher. And she got 4 double doubles. Cool, Keekers. Get yours. Let me see what she's doing in this game. Kiki's 17 minutes. She did it with less minutes, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Nice. We got 9 minutes or something. Lucy got that board. Stephanie Dawson, 2.17 Sykes, 7 Sug, 8 for Citron, 2 for Emily Engster. I need her to get busy. Aaliyah Edwards is insecure, not just very quiet. 0, just very quiet. Good job. There's that shot. I just spoke on you, Emily, because people don't know. I know about you from Louisville. You're not afraid to mix it up. That's what I like about you. 21 points for Sabrina Nescu. Nescu's balling. 7 for 12, 3 for 8, 4 for 4. This is a Nescu game. Come get the ball. Stop. Put the camera on the right person. Jesus. That's what I need to do. I need to do technical directing for the camera work on these games. Good shot. Get the rebound, Lucy. Pass it out. Pass it out. Take your time because Sykes would have do it back up. Look at the basket, Geeks. You can score on her. Bam! Get the Geeks. Get it, Geeks. Get it, Geeks. Watch out. Watch out. Foul. Foul. Just keep moving around. Keep moving around. That ain't nothing but Izzy from Isabel Harrison from the Sky. You got this, Keegan Stafford. He probably played against her when she was at UConn. Fever in danger of getting the barn door blown off. No way. Are you serious? What's the Fever doing? 66-57. They pulling away. It's almost it's just a 9-point lead. Did Colson come back in the game? 18 for Tina Charles, 22 for Marina Mayberry. Oh, Marina ain't no way Marina gonna let that go. How many? 18, I think. Marina got 18. They not Marina ain't gonna let that go. No, she got 22. She got 22 points. Marina Mayberry got 22. Tina Charles has 18. Mayberry hit a 31 footer. I am surprised. 22 for Mayberry. I said, dang, Jacob, you late. 21 footer, yeah. Woo! Good pick, Lucy. Go, left hand. Because the starters have to sit. They have to sit. They're tired. Good pick again. Come on. To Kiki. Kiki, no, not today with that. Not today with this and those. Kiki, no, sweetheart, no. This is not the time to do that. Everybody's watching. This is what you do for us at the Trojans. At the big games, you do this. Kiki, just take your time. If they hit you, they hit you. But at least you already know how to go with it. Come on, Kiki. Face the baskets. Go on Isabel. Go. Take it to her. Take it to her. They don't want you to set screens. Take it to her. She can't move. That's the one with the big brace. She's not wearing it this year. Yeah, we needed that, Kiki. We needed that, right, Plainthing? We needed that. That's what she would do with us. And that's when everybody's like, well, why did Juju? You're not watching the game because she would do that. And Juju would have to say, fuck it, I got to get it on the next one. But she keep giving it to her. We wouldn't like shade her or nothing like that, but it was like she would do stuff like that. And then we have to do it, have to go like Superwoman, you know? You had a chance with the non-starters in the game. We needed that. Remember I said Juju couldn't trust them? You did. Until she could. And, she was trying. She was trying and nobody understood. And I was like, what do you want her to do? So you just wanted her just to keep trusting them and then shit just, they wouldn't have won. She had to go 38, 11, and 5 and 5. Like, we don't got time for her legacy to be screwed up like that. And for her not to go off like that. Bump all this trust and shit. She gave them the chance with the ball. They start off with the ball. What else do you want her to do? Damn, Kiki's got to get. I'll take that foul. Kiki, sweetheart, get tough. Tougher. Just keep moving around. Get them off you. I know it's tough. Like, not everybody can handle plain Jane, the doubles and the triples. Sometimes you can't. So it's like, that's why when people's like, well, next year it's going to be Hannah's year, Tanaya. It's like, but listen. Until you can handle triples and doubles and whole teams on you, you don't. There was no way I was going to back down from saying that Juju was player of the year. There was just no way I was going to back down because there was no way. It literally pissed me off on panels. Like, I was like, I can't be on this channel no more because you doing this. You doing this on purpose. It's like you're not talking basketball. There's no way somebody can be doubled, can garner that much attention and you don't think that they're player of the year. They're that much of a threat, and you want to judge them on their efficiency. Let me see Paige, Hannah, Betts, Tanaya, whoever, Booker, whoever was up in the top 5 get guarded like that and do half the things she did. You know what's funny? People said Hannah passed more than Juju, but guess what? Juju has more 25-5 games than Hannah. They don't know what they're talking about, Jacob. And it's so funny because I gotta have people like you hit them with the hit them, or she don't pass the ball. But she's the leading assist person on her team, and she's not a point guard. How does that happen? Can't say she doesn't play defense. Can't say she doesn't pass the ball. Can't say that you can't say she has a 90% usage rate. Get out of here. It's 32 points and it's 10% less than the year before. She would have had more points, more rebounds, had she not deferred, because at first her and Kiki were grabbing it. I don't think Kiki realizes like this is what she does and gets the ball to get the transition going. Kiki, you sprint out because you getting the rebound and her sprinting out. You can't pass. She's going to pass it to you. And so I saw Jude just kind of like, hey, okay, let me back off. You seem to be trying to get the rebounding award. And just like, I'm trying to get the break going. They never could agree. So she just deferred because that's what she'll do for a senior. It's like, okay, this is what you need to do. Then fine. But sometimes it's like, get on out the way, get down the court. I'm about to throw it to you, girl. Well, what's the difference between me and other motherfuckers on panels too? You come with facts. I just told you. You came with the facts. You just told me what I was saying in so many words. What's funny, people said Hannah passed more than Juju, but guess what? Juju has more 25-5 in game. Now, what you would have to be able to explain, what does 25-5 and 5 mean? What does that mean? And why is that? What does that have to do with her passing? You know what I'm saying? You 5 and 5. What did that equate to based on what you were saying? You're in college now. You're going to have to take a philosophy class. You need to take a logic class so that you can logically debate and give truth sentences that equals truth. You know, you got to logically be based on your sentence that you wrote. You got to be able to say, okay, now here's the evidence and the 25 points, 5. What's the 5 for? 5 assists and 5 rebounds. So what does the rebounds have to do with said passing ability? The assist, I totally get. But she does. And good block. Oh, God, that was a block. Come on, Aaliyah, that was a block. 25 points, 5. Yes, totally. I think she had more than Clark or something like they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like just in general. I think she even had 35, 5, and 5. It was something like in that category too. So you think like if she comes back for half the year, then she won't score as high as she point wise, because she was on her way to. Well, I think she was on her way to almost 800 and something points this year, right? Right, Jacob? Because she had 920 freshman year. Then she was, in my eyes, was going to make it to the finals. She was going to be almost 900 again, because they had her projected at 1,769. Because I think she's 1,709. If you don't think she would have scored 60 points in the next games before even getting to the Final Four, because the Mississippi State game, then she was going to play Kansas, and then she was going to play UConn. And I guarantee you she would have had 60 right there. So that's 1,769. Then she goes to the Final Four. Yes, 17. She has 1,709 career. But I know my shit. Then she's going to go to the Final Four. She probably got to score another 30, 30, whatever Paige scored, she would have scored because they're kind of similar. So then I would have been 1769, let's say 17, 25 more points, 1795. Then she goes to the finals, she's going to have to hit 30, 35. So she was like 1800 right there. Then she opens up she was going to open up the junior year, first few games, two games, she's been at 2000. Some people don't even get 2000 in there until their senior year in their career. She was going to hit 2000 early, opening up her early junior year. And then the rest was going to be history. We are playing this year. I don't know if you guys know the game that we played against Notre Dame and Connecticut. They're considered home and away games. If we played in Connecticut last year, Connecticut has to come to us. We played Notre Dame at home. We got to go to Notre Dame. So we're going to hit those two teams. Then we're going to play North Carolina State in North Carolina. So we're picking a top team again. Hopefully it's a top team. And we got to see the rest of the schedule. And then, of course, and I try to tell people, like, UCLA being in our conference gives us the net ranking points because we got to face a top two or three team just in our conference alone, and we got to do it twice. I really don't see the foul on Aaliyah Edwards to Jonquel. I wish they would start calling the game better. I heard that, and it's so hard because of all the fake content out there and stuff, guys, that I heard they're investigating the commissioner and for not dealing with the crappy ref officials. And I got friends that's like, you guys can't say. I said, man, I've been dealing with this since the inception of the league, getting summer substitute referees. We've never had good officiating in the W. So it wasn't like, good job, Melbourne. It wasn't like anything that I just got exhausted complaining about it. Juju should shut it down this season. Well, we'll see. I mean, she's got the best of the best behind her, and I know her family knows what's best, and she knows what's best, and she might just do that. We'll see if that's what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? We might see that. It's just a waste of time for Jude though to stay in college all the way up to 2028. Unless for me, my pleasure is just I need her to get a national championship because I don't want to be debating about her being the best player of all time if she doesn't have it, and I gotta fight about her not having that. So it's like when I see her play, sometimes I just feel like I could just tell as time was gonna pass and as time was going on, I was like, it's too much, it's too boring. It's like she needs to go play with better players. But now with the leg injury, it could be a good idea just to get it nice and going. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Paige just like I don't grimace when Paige hits the ground or you know I don't feel like it's gonna snap any minute when I see her play. Due for our own selfish bragging rights, we would like for Juju to stay and get a chip. Basically, right? It's like for her too, that's her goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's gotta leave that legacy. I focus on her being the best that she can be and being one of the best at USC. That in itself would put her like she doesn't even have to think about like what's out in front of her. She has the legends right there. We have legends, the Mount Rushmores that attend at USC. So there's, Cheryl's got 3,000 and something, you know, points. She's number one. She got to pass that. She passes that. That will transfer over into college, right? And then she passes. I wanted her to get 3 championships. So the first one was about to pop off last year. And then I wanted her to come back junior, senior year and just do it. Because I watched Cheryl do it. I watched her go like 3 years straight and lose the third opportunity. Her third trip, she didn't. Texas got that one. So she has to get 2 now for me. If she gets 1, we'll take it. Let's get out like babes. Because it's about to be a nice long career. Gilbert already said Juju could cook everyone in the WNBA right now. I know. So many people have said that. You can tell that it's just the way she's able to fit in tight spaces and get going, and certain athleticism, like she would probably get hit like Sabrina just did because they just so clumsy. They don't really know what to do trying to keep up with her. But hopefully this injury will help her improve her outside shooting. Because the style of play that she plays, she can't play that right away. I wouldn't take the chance because it's so physical. So now you gotta like adjust and get your balance. You gotta go straight up, pull up. She'll be able to read the floor difference. Oh, there's my girl's commercial. That's my favorite commercial of hers. It's not the late night, not the long tournament trips. It was you. It was you and this sister, like her family, my family, that showed her the love. I mean, that was just like so poignant, and it's such finally a State Farm type of commercial. Woo! 81-61. They're down by 20. It is. It's one of her best commercials. Even though I think I like the degree commercials are good. I like the Gatorade. I like the Nerd Wallet. I mean, the Ritz crackers. Like, she's got it going on with the commercials. But that one and just the voiceover and seeing her family and seeing the kids that I always see at the games, and what she said really touched me. It makes me tear up every time. I don't know why. It just makes me tear up. It just makes me tear up. Okay, so the upcoming game, I'm definitely gonna have to pull down. I want to see the Sparks with Vegas. I'm gonna go off. I might come back. It's around dinner time. See if my mom wants something to eat. Just when I think I'm getting better, plain Jane, and just come back. Are y'all gonna come back? Y'all gonna come back on tomorrow? They got some games. We got some games going on tomorrow. I really wanted to get this upset, but I want to see after they play them once, do they feel like they got the firepower to surprise New York? If not, then they're pretty much six, in the right place. So what's going to hurt New York is like when you get into playoff time, your bench that they had in that the Mystics were going at, you're going to have to be able to like night in, night out, right? Y'all know how the playoffs. It's just like back to back to back. That's when like it's different. It's a different vibe because it's like they're not coming back tonight. But let's say they had to play. How does the playoffs go? They play the next night, or they get a. I can't remember. Do they get a break in between? But the point is, they're back to back games. That might not work in favor of the Lakes the legs that are on New York. That might not play in their favor. Because I've seen Sabrina like just go cold night after night after night. Where you just think that she forget how to shoot? Look at Sherrod and Rebecca just messing up on communication. This is the second string. And they're gonna have to play them because it's too much going night after night after night with their best players. And the Mystics demand you to put your best players in. And the Mystics are gonna get better. Face the basket, Kiki. Face the basket. What happened? They're gonna get better. They're gonna get smarter. City's got to do a better job. Playoff game will usually be every other day, and not every other day for the legs of a Jonquel, Brianna, and all of them is not in their favor of a younger team that's pretty skilled. They can't go back to back to back. They were falling out last year. They added 4 more games to the season too. If they can learn, you can lose this game, but if you can learn something about yourself and learn something about what it will take to beat an elite team, and you take something away from this game, you are in 6 right now and haven't played everybody yet. This could work in your favor. "38 seconds left. This game is over." Now, what happened over here with the Fever? They got 6 minutes left. I'm about to turn that on. 85. Turn that on. Don't take me a break. I just want them to shut that noise down with that super team stuff. You feel me? Who's on the ground hurt now? Sophie coming in. Now Sophie's injured? Damn. JC Southern turned everybody up. Damn, JC. It's JC every time. Lisa, I'm so glad it's not a black girl. Because I don't want to hear nothing. Contact with Mitchell's foot, I think. She's crying. Oh, damn. She probably twisted that knee. That stuff hurt. You know when something just rattles inside that knee. Look at Caitlin's like, oh my God. My team is just getting busted up. What you laughing at, Jay? What? What you laughing at? What you laughing at, Play Jay? You wrong. Oh, never mind. Wasn't friendly fire. No, it looked like JC did it. Well, for real, who did it? I can't wait to see this Vegas Sparks game because it's gonna be Twisted Sisters. She twisted her ankle. Oh, actually, no contact area. She just clumsy. I can believe that. I'm laughing because you said I'm glad it's not a black girl, and I was thinking the same. Blank Jane, you gotta stop thinking like me. She all right. She walking on it. Let me tell you, if your ankle was jacked up, you would not be walking on it. You just don't want to be out there when they lose. After the bump, though. I'm serious, and I'm dead serious. Playing that, I'm not lying. I'm glad it wasn't because they feel that the strain on Caitlin's the non-casual the casual viewers think she was injured from taking so much beating, and that's why her from last year. She has a strained calf muscle because she's been putting on muscle and doesn't know when you get muscle, there's a way you got to continue to stretch, recover, and know what to do with those muscles that you probably never had. I don't really see them, but I guess they're there. And you got to know how to take care of them. Like, it's like your body is like an engine. The casuals be stressing for no reasons. Justin, what's going on, Justin? They be stressing for no reason. It's just basketball. Nobody is like specifically like picking on her. Like, it doesn't work like that. You got the ball. She got the ball 90% of the. Now I'm exaggerating, but 90% of the time of the ball. I gotta guard you. We gotta, and you're good. And you got moves. You don't just let you go. They'll cut that out. It was right after the bomb. They said it was right after the bomb. Why that guy look like? He looks like that cartoon. Why on Twitter? Profit on Twitter. If you're watching me, why are you saying they're adding Juju in 2 years? Adding Juju where? To New York? What? Why? What does that mean? They're not even the last. Profit, come on over here on YouTube. I see you on Twitter. Juju balling. Every day they're trying to figure out where Juju going. And Juju ain't coming out of this shit for 3 years. Y'all. So stop trying to figure it out. Ain't nobody about to tank for 3 years. This is not the W of old. We don't know where Jew is going. They lose Kelsey. She really going to spark, like I said. Homegrown, native. That's how it's going down. What's up, nature? You watching the damn, Connecticut? Are you serious? Get this win. Get you a win and get you a win. You're 0-5. Get you a win and get it against the Fever. Humble. Look at Marina. Dewan. I got Dewan running back. Okay, boom down. Look at Boston. 14-0 run. You done pissed the Fever off. You done pissed them off. Fever gonna fight. Look at them showing some fight. DeWitt did this? Did DeWitt do this? Did DeWitt do it? Jacob, what did DeWitt do? They really handling this 0-5 team, ain't they? And shoot. Yeah, they realize they really got to try. That's what I think. I mean, I'm just proud of like what this Connecticut could be, what this Connecticut team could look like if they stick together. Keep getting more pieces. If you're last, you might get the top draft pick. You might get a Kiki Rice or Betts. Flage. What did you say? Now they just took the lead. What an incarnation. You did it, DeWitt. What's going on, Nature? What games you watching? You about to watch your aces? Those aces? He said they weren't gonna come back. Oh man, they had this lead, man. He called security. I just got a clip of, oh, nice shot, Rivers, of Dejanay trying to talk to security after the game, and the referee called security. Where I watched Sophie and Clark chase the man around all over the court, and no security. You talk about microaggressions, and that's what I'm talking about. And they don't see the racism there. You don't. What do you call that? Why would you call security undecent? But you're not intimidated by the white face. Like, that's crazy. You guys should see this on Twitter. This is crazy. Like, they need to see themselves. And if we bring it up, then we're playing victim. Wow. You really scared of, like, what? Wow. It ain't my fault. They weren't talking to them seriously. They fell asleep at the wheel. It's low key shocking how easy some of these players lose their matchup at the backdoor cut. Oh, ball for real. That's what Lindsay. That's what I was like. If Lindsay doesn't stop UConn from doing that, and then South Carolina couldn't figure it out, I'm like, you guys don't see this thing? They got this. Paige and them got this cold ass backdoor. Yeah, because she's black. And she's a very light skinned black, so it wasn't an intimidating color of her. Jacob, it was crazy. I should, in fact, let me see. Let me send it to the Discord, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna send it to our Discord and read the caption. It's right there, plain as day. I'm gonna put it under WNBA general. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I just watched. I couldn't understand how they, like, Clark and Sophie were chasing a man down, like running them down. Like, if you're running after me, that's when I would be calling security. No security called or nothing. But with Dejanay, you called security. What did you think she was gonna do? Yeah, they had a bad shooting night. They were just launching shit. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. And it was all led by what's her name? My girl. Sykes. You saw Jacob? Okay. And like Marina will do the same thing too. She'll shoot them out of games too. Rebound. Good rebound, Nelson Odoto. Very good. Jump ball. Very good. Look at Lexi. She mad. She is so mad. I know how she felt though, but she didn't have the ball fully yet. She, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have the ball fully yet. No. Tina can take. Tina, don't let Boston punk you. Don't let her punk you. You're not punking no vet, Aaliyah. You're not punking no vet. No. No. You can't. She got there first. That's how it works. Make it work for yourself. Okay, watch the battle between Tina and Boston. Okay, let's see. Don't give it to Marina. Don't Give it to her. All she know how to do is shoot. Just take care of the ball. Do not. Just use the clock. Use the clock. Move. Give it to. If you look at that basket, oh, she almost made it. Timeout. She almost made it. She got it up high though. I hope they get their first win like that, like Chicago did. Y'all gotta watch the Cuban Chiconian and the Aces and the Sparks. It's 10 o'clock wherever you guys are. If you're on the East Coast, it's what time is it? 9:43. God, I couldn't even imagine it being 9:42 right now. 6:43 for me. I'm here for the plum revenge game. Yeah. But you crazy. I'm sick of it. I am, and that's why I'm mad at the Aces because I felt like they blamed. I felt like their fans, everybody I kept hearing is like it's Plum's fault, it's Plum's fault. And I'm like, really? Because what I've been watching and how you guys been playing, I could see plenty of places where Plum would have been beneficial for you to have her. The Plum Asia connection would have came alive. That was her team anyway. It was supposed to be her team coming from San Antonio anyway. Woo, nice drive. Y'all just plumb crazy. Let me go solve this. What happened? Did they lose? Did they lose, y'all? Hold up. They lost. They won? I got 85-83, Connecticut. Mm. They about to go on a skid because she got to rest her leg. Can I say it now? Yeah. What you trying to say? Yes, they lost by 2. Mm, mm. They got Connecticut got their first win. At least they hung together. The voucher Liberty. What is this? They lost for Caitlin too. Yeah, they lost for Caitlin too, but we're talking about like right now. They done lost 2 in a row. To us and to Connecticut. CC was more important than I realized. They did, but they lost with CC too. And they weren't really like they didn't really seem all that dominant with her anyway, like that, like to make that much of a difference to me. Did you hear that the WNBA was considering refunding tickets to the games Clark is going to miss? What? Why? Who does that? No. Goon the shooter, I don't know, showing them talking this shit. Their backup PG got, yeah, Colson got hurt. Sophie got hurt at the end. That's basketball. That's what happened. Lexi was scared of May. Lexi was trying to ball to me. I seen her getting really upset trying to get the rebounds where she normally doesn't be. She didn't want to lose that game. Colson would not made a difference. They won't support the team if CC won't be there. Surprise, surprise. Well, that happens when your average team age is 32. Y'all speaking your facts. Taiwan Eagle. It would have made a difference tonight with the injury. Hole is aggressive, regardless. Yep, she was. Colson could have made a difference. Hole stays in your jersey. She stays in your jersey, yeah. Even if you're scared, you can't show it. Right. Nature, she had what, 4 points in the last game? Sometimes it's not like just about scoring. Like, I look at other things, like what else is she doing on the court to affect? Like, Lexi's not, they don't look to her to score, like kind of like the way she did at Stanford. But she'll get in there and she'll do a lot of dirty work that nobody else will do on that team. Her and Sophie, the only ones is like getting jiggy with it, really. I wish I would watch the game today. That was last game. And now we got Sparks Aces Plum Revenge Tour. She got replaced by Sophie the last game. So what does that tell you? Yeah. But they play about the same amount of minutes, right? That's just a starter. Like, if they started Sophie, Sophie's more offensive. Like, I think she's a little bit more offensive minded. She can shoot that long 3. So I get it. What's up? I'm bored. Thank you for being here every stream. Appreciate that. Hit that like button for me. Sophie plays like she has gum on the bottom of her shoe. Give Con 3 respect. They deserve the win. I'm giving it to them. I want them to get a win. I don't care that you're broken down and that you're this is hurt and that is hurt. That's when if I'm a team like Connecticut, I'll take it. I gotta take it. You got to get somebody when they down. The name of the game. Especially when you like suck and you at the bottom of the barrel, then it's like, who's out? Who's gonna be sick? Who's not feeling well? We gotta hit them. That's what it's all about. These next, playing 44 games. Who can stay on the court? Who can stay healthy? Who can stay, not go cold? There's no sympathy in that. Exactly, Brazil. There's no sympathy. I don't give a damn. You think they give a damn that Juju is out? Low key, they ain't gonna admit it. They're like, okay, Juju's gone. Juju's gone. Because you know damn well you was worried about the USC Trojans. And now so and so kid. Like, you don't disrespect her like that. You need to bring her name up because she's good for the game. You need to be talking about her during the season, keeping her relevant. She will have her commercials all in your face about the comeback is better than a get back. Whatever. The setback, the comeback. We're going to spin it however we got to spin it to build the anticipation and to wish this generational talent back with all the love and expectation that we can, because it's like they're good for the game. It's like we did Paige. We could talk about Paige all the time. Like, I had no problem wondering, like, what would Paige be doing right now, looking at her class and the people around her. Now, no disrespect, gave Clark all the compliments I could once I realized that she started getting really closer to Paige's ability. And it's going to get worse for the Fever now. Wow, I can't believe you like returning tickets. What the hell? God damn, well, USC would have won the chip. According to me, yeah. According to me, yes. Please don't bring up Juju. I'm still having PSD. Okay. I know. That shit was crazy. It was crazy to see. Just absolutely crazy. Like, I don't believe this is happening. I do not believe this. This is unbelievable. It was about to be. I wanted to see the showdown between her and Paige so bad because it's no bad blood. It's not like this evil, diabolical thing between them. It's like just good competition. You feel me? The 19-year-old against the 23-year-old. Let's get it. Like, let's go. And that should have been the championship game, not an Elite 8 game. I'm telling you, you would have got some big time viewers on that one. And then that would have cemented Juju's legacy winning. But it would have made me sick and hurt my feelings to see Paige not win. I was like, why would you use Juju to stop Paige's legacy? That was crazy. Did I watch the Sky versus game yesterday? Camilla showed up. Yeah, I did. Camilla was showing up. Yeah. Paige has got a concussion protocol. Well, USC bringing in some new players. Yes, we are. We got some players, and we got some. They're not freshmen. They're older. I can't wait for Jazzy Davidson. Cannot wait in the style of offense that we play. We're going to focus on Kennedy being like our face. Hope she's getting in shape now. She's working on herself now. Just gave her a nice new Mercedes. So we're like, Ken, it's a little sooner than we thought for you, but because Juju would be a junior, you'd be a sophomore. But the three of them would have been amazing. But Jill might come back at the final semester, or if she doesn't, I got Ken Dog, Jazzy Cardone, Mendez, Milton. We got some dogs, some sisters, all sisters on the court. All sisters on the court. Say what you want. Dude, what does that mean? God damn it, it's exactly what I said. Some all dogs. And Pitbull, too, is a dog. I said what I said. Take it how you want. Sometimes your environment dictates how much of a dog you are, and we got some dogs. The thing is that the final roster for USC right now, we might get one more person. I think we may get another big because we got, and then also I got Brooklyn Shambles, I got Ryan Forstier, Viv Akawatu, and Laura Wims on the bench. We're gonna keep it like at 12. We're not going 15 players. We're not going. Sometimes having too much and having too much quality, you get people that's not satisfied with their minutes and they just bring the whole team down. So fuck it. Like we going with 10 and 12. You feel me? Corey gonna go with 10. I think we're going with 12. Bump all that. Corey had too much talent on her team and she couldn't please them all. So people were like, why did they leave? Because kids are so impatient. Back in the day, you were a freshman, you would unless you was a badass freshman, you not getting no, or they needed you in that position, you're not getting no time. You're not getting no run. You're going to earn it. You got to wait for it. You're going to get some run here and there, preseason, closing out some minutes, somebody got hurt. It don't work like that. I mean, not even your sophomore year. Chill. That's the final roster right now. Look at Plum. Look at Plum. In the highlights. I'm glad Plum and Derek Henry are back together again. Plum is just playing her game. People say like she's looking for 30 or supporting. I don't think they look for it. I think it's just their game. Like, dude, it's just their game. You know what I mean? They see they don't see a shot they don't like. Just like Enrique, like that 37. She better be glad that she got that 37, but it should have been on a win. What about London Jones, dude? I'm cool with London Jones. London and them girls go way back. They've been playing. That dude used to play against her in high school. Like London, not like she's family. They go way back. She just chose UCLA. So her coming to USC, it was like about time. You should have been here in the first place. You're trying to be Sadiddy up there on the hill in Westwood. Girl, you better get your ass down here at USC. Play with your girls. Play with your sister. You know what time it is. And then the girls on Twitter say we got the best face card in the country. I was like, what does that mean? And I could see when they were talking. Like I was like, okay, we got the best looking girls, players, and they can play. We need this team to get healthy. Because you only play like 8 deep. You know what I'm saying? You only play 8 deep in the first place. So having 15 players is just a lot. 12 is enough. Best face card, period. You better tell them, Plain Jane. Yeah, that's what they say. Best face card, period. Hashtag, period. But I really liked all my players, like how all the white girls, they could dance. They knew all the TikTok dances. They had a rhythm. All the girls had rhythm. Then Kiki had the Nigerian sisters like doing their little dance. They would break off into little separate groups, or if they would do it all together. They all had rhythm. They all could do the TikTok dances. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have like really June's probably the shyest, but she got rhythm too. And they all fun together. Ju calls K9 Hun. She still communicates with her online. Some just wanted to be Ju. I ain't gonna say no name, so they gone. Get them out of there. Everybody just gotta go where they gotta go. And be where they're supposed to be, Okay, y'all, it's about to start. Let's see what kind of drama come out of it. Is New York the only undefeated team? I want to say Minnesota. I want to say Minnesota. Yeah, you gotta go to Discord. You gotta go to Discord play thing. You gotta join the Discord. I can't tell you it out here. There was some drama that unfolded, like, and on Twitter, and we were showing connecting the dots. I had connected the dots a long time ago. Long time ago, I kept noticing something. It was real subtle. Being an adult, being as old as I am, I seen it. I knew it all along, and Ju ended up unfollowing. They ended up following each other. She unfollowed him because we had to like let her know. It's like, Juju, you got a hater in your group. She probably Ju like me. I don't be knowing people be hating on me. I really don't. Other people have to share with me. I don't even know. Yeah, I support Donald Trump. Asia's gonna start facing backlash. They gonna start having problems over there if they don't get it together. Cause she can't keep carrying this team like this. Hey, people, was this? Hey, people, was this? Hey, we're talking about basketball here. Wrenches. What are you doing? Where are my wrenches at? You say something to them, you warn them, like tell them what we're here for, and if they don't get it, you gotta wrench them off. She looked like she got something on her mind. How you know that? Do it. Oh, do it. Rinse. Can you rinse that guy off? Do you know how to do it with the 3 buttons on the side? Look at him, Sarah Ashley Barker got a starting position. Oh my God, I called it. I was like, I like Sarah Ashley Barker. Damn it. And just as I said that, you missed that shot. Come on, rookie. Way to go, D. Way to go, Hadley. She's more of a shooter. Pull it, pull it. Oh, Zura's a better shot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, you gotta take your time. That was some good ball movement, Sparks. I did it. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to have a meeting. I'm gonna have to show you guys how to do this. Plus 10. Change FanDuel game. Over and under. I think also what making the WNBA more popular is that you put them on. You men like to bet. They like to gamble, and so when the game becomes more interesting, and you got to pay attention more to the game and the players and things like that in order to put your bet in. So I think that they haven't said it yet, but it's definitely what's made the game more popular. It's not just Clark. It's just I never seen it. I never seen this whole FanDuel, DraftKings stuff, Prize Pick stuff going on. So ever since they've been able to bet and gamble, that's probably when it went up. They need to take a study of that and stop lying. Stop with the BS. You know that's what it was. 4-3. See, the fact that Hamby can get that ball back up into the hoop is what makes the Sparks stand out post better. Kiel was wide open in the paint, and they didn't give her the ball, which speaks volumes. Yeah, they don't trust her yet. They don't trust her to make it. They do not trust her to make it. What you say speaks volumes. They're really trying to win. Look at Asia. She's so fired up. So they're really trying to like. It's too early to get fired up like that, Asia. They really don't. They really don't want to lose because every time I watched them last year, they would lose to the Sparks. But well, they was losing. She's like, we can't keep doing this. Where are they playing at? They're playing at. They're not playing in L.A. because we don't lose in L.A. Hold on. You guys think that the back out? You guys think that the Sparks have enough to stick with the to stay with the Aces? Those Sparks, let's go Vegas. What's going on with the connection? Man, what's going on? What's going on? No, no, no. I'm here. I just had to step away. 23-6. No, she didn't say too small. She did not say too small. Okay, okay. She tried to punk him. And this is not even all the Sparks. So you know, Aces, if you lose and we don't even got a full roster, this is not good. It's not a good look. Chelsea mad. Can't call for no review. They're in Vegas. I didn't know that. I could tell. I can not make that. That's a rookie. So I'm going to put on Aces jersey at halftime. What? What you why you lay that until? You know how crazy she is to be knocking them. Help them come back. Help them come back. You think Sparks are gonna catch up before before halftime? What? Yeah, is she back? Tiffany Mitchell. Ooh, nice shot. Let's see. Oh, nice shot. Yeah. Give your rookies a shot. Just lost the ball. And you foul. And you foul a little Austin. Both for 0. Cap for life. Caps. Cap for life. No, I don't think she's overrated. I think they don't rate her high. She's rated right where she should be. She's good. Because what she needs to do, how she needs to do it. And she played great last night, passing out of those doubles and triples. Now she's figured it out. Get the board, can't go back up, pass it out. Copper light. What you mean? Number one in rebounding. What you want from her? This is a second year player. Why be focusing on her? She's a champion. Defensive Player of the Year, unrivaled. Rose won. Seems like her name's associated with winning to me. They got Kelsey Plum, baby. Who's on count? Bam. Who's number 32 shooting like that? Emma Cannon? What's her name? Emma Cannon? Minnesota. So nice. Yeah, they nice. Minnesota's nice. They just steady. They just nothing flashy. Just whatever. Julie Alman. Okay, this Julie Alman. That's Wodie's girl. Who you got top for life? Vegas? You got Vegas winning or the Sparks? You know the Sparks gonna come back. But I don't want to influence you. Who you got? Hit that subscribe button, Cap for Life. If you haven't already done so, please do so. What do you think about New York? They legit? They legit. I think Aces go to the wire. Brazil, thoughts on the FIFA? Does Indiana no ball? Brazil? Cap for Life talking. Juju is the best. Cap for Life. Juju is on the beat. Juju is slowly growing in her game. That's why I know. Brazil, who they call a super team? The Fever? or New York? I don't know if you guys noticed. Sykes was not having it with Cloud ever showing her up. No, that's not a super team. Not yet. Mm-mm. Well, what they add, that'd equal super. I think they got somebody that has been to the playoffs and won a championship. They really needed Dewana for that. But yeah, they were on the cover of Sports Illustrated, just posing away. So I was like, well, let me keep my mouth shut. Maybe I need to wait. It's too early for me to say. Maybe they know something I don't know. And Minnesota got Taylor McBride back from overseas. That put them, right back up. I think they're number one right now. Because I think they played more games than the Liberty. That kind of put them like number one. Basically. If Bonner can play every game like she played the last 4 minutes of tonight's game, they can make a run. Well, then you got to know how to play her. You got to know how to play her. You can't. She can't play big minutes. Brazil, night in, night out. They're struggling because they got a whole new team, whole new coaches. They got to get chemistry. Then they got to get chemistry, and they got to learn the system. So you got to give you got to give Chicago grace. They got to figure it out. Who's the perimeter shooters? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Who's doing what, where, and how? They got a unique situation with skyscrapers. If you remember, like David Robinson and Tim Duncan, it wasn't like automatic right away. You know, and you gotta have like you needed like Tony Tony, no, not Tony, what's his name? That even Longoria was married to. Like you gotta have shooters on the outside because when those two are getting boards, and one of them isn't like 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 Angel. I wouldn't post her up. You gotta teach her the face-up game, drive. She's gonna get you those boards. She can't get it back up. Camilla, you gotta be ready for her to pass it to you or pass it out. And when she does pass it out, you gotta hit the shots on the outside. And you gotta have a mid-range, somebody that can create, which I thought was gonna be Atkins. That can create off the dribble. I want to see Sloots dribble the ball a lot less than she does and stop holding on to the ball goddamn forever. Get it out your hand and work the ball around like that last play was perfect. Angel is passing out of the box more. And Brazil, that's what we were saying. I realized I was like that one day against New York. I was like, oh, poor baby. I see what it is now. Because I was so used to being her, you know, pushing her to be so dominant. Like, go back out, go back out. But I was like, you know what? She doesn't have anything to prove. She got the board. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot about Beck Allen. Okay, Beck Allen. I've always been a fan. She's acting a little shy. So shot's not there, but she definitely. She's such a slasher. She's so long. She can get to the basket. When she gets going, she's better than Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse got those moments where she's streaky. So I feel you, Brazil. That Beck Allen could be really good, and I've seen her before she gets was hurt. The girl was like one of my favorites. Uh, Sparks will catch Vegas at halftime. That was my prediction too. They're shooting three ball well, but I don't know about your prediction. We will see. That was my prediction too. That they have kept them. I really think the Sparks can win. It's just because I think that the Aces got something going on. They got to figure it out, and they need to just humble themselves because nobody's intimidated by them, and they carry themselves like we're the biggest and the baddest, and I don't feel it. That's it. Beck Allen can pop and shoot. I don't, and that's what it is. And that's what it is. I remember Kia Nurse in her heyday. I do. I definitely do. But she, you just got this little 1 inch vertical. You can't pop and shoot. Like I can't work with. Listen, our girls are coming, and that little way of playing basketball is played out. 2 up. Hey Juju in chat, what's happening? Where you been? You just settling in? You know what I'm talking about, Brazil. You can say our girls are coming. You think Malaysia gonna you think Malaysia gonna let Kenner stop her? Picture Malaysia on the outside driving. Think about when she starts to slash. Who the hell? What the hell are them girls? Mm-mm. And the Sparks is competing with the what you just say. Even with the young 3 out, may hurt. Rhea, Rakia, Cam. To the play. You're talking about the 3 supermodels. That's what the media's calling them. The supermodels. Is that what they call them, Brazil? They so LA. They so funny. I was wondering how Rakia was gonna like LA. I was like, oh shoot. But she gonna learn a lot about fashion being around Cam. Woo! Damn. Asia Wilson. Sheesh. Yep, they were showing them sitting together. The supermodels, Brazil looking injured. Best looking injured three ever. Best looking injured three ever. That's LA. That's LA for you. Yeah, you can't be like that. You hit her in the head, dog. You hit her in the head. Man, I would jack um Asia up. I swear I would. I know this. I would dive in there like in the air on her ass with my knee up, dare her to come at me, and hold the ball like a football all the way there, like Kyle Copper. You ain't getting this ball, baby, because until I'm ready to release it. Unless you can get up to where I can get up. They don't even jump high. Like Jackie and them, they don't even jump. I'm looking at these players like my play. Man, I need to show you. I need to show you the players to get off the ground. These girls do not get off the ground. It's crazy. See, you gotta release it like that. You gotta release it like Chelsea Gray, baby. You gotta release that shit. That's what Hal needed to do for us, Brazil. She couldn't do that. But I got players now that can do that. Jazzy will release it quick like that too. You can't. That's not a 3 though. That's a 2. That should be 2 shots, right? Or 1 shot, brother. 3 points now, 4. One thing about Beckham, so she get in their ass, humble their asses real quick, and bring them back down to earth, and then they come back and play with like they got some sense. She released that ball so quick. That's all I needed how to do is she wasn't doing it enough. When she did it, she was killer for it. She was killing it. I was like, yes, yes, yes. We should have gotten Latu, the rookie, not Fago. Not gonna lie, Latu looked so good. Yeah, Latu, I think Latu King was just nervous. I think she was just nervous too. I think she was just nervous. Because I like Latu's, like, she's that utility, man. She's that player that's gonna do that scrappy stuff. She can get in there and bang. She's good around the elbow, around the free throw, 15-footers in there. Yeah. Fago's like more of like a project. Her feet are just like cemented, like they just slow. You just have to have the right matchup for her when it's time to maybe play Minnesota. They don't run as much. Maybe she'll stay with Alana Smith or Carlton. I don't know. How you like Clark's commercials with her deadpan humor? I call her, she got deadpan humor. She's just so deadpan to me. Like, this is funny. Juju's kind of like that. Let's see what they do. Keep moving without the ball. Keep moving without the ball. I don't want to hear Cupid's cornering. Don't start acting like you tangled up. What? I knew something was going to be called. As soon as they started moving around with the picks and rolls, and something was going to be called. Oh, Tulip, we know Mercedes will waste $160,000, bro. GM needed to get Bree Jones or Tina Charles, and we make the playoffs. Man, you see Seattle let her go. What she make, $160,000? GM has to work on attracting free agents and build that dang facility. Build the dang facility. Jeez. You don't have to. How many championships don't I have? Build the facility. 29 years, bro. You Magic Johnson. You build stuff all the time in Los Angeles. What are you doing to the Spark? Like, why would you not think the women need their own facility? I mean, that's just you. We the wealthiest in California. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, owners? Come on. Invest. Juju ain't coming there without no facility. I'm gonna tell them that right now. Oh, damn, Chelsea Gray. They trying to prove something to Kelsey. You about to piss Kelsey off. She gonna pull this next. You trying to give it to Kelsey. You trying to pull it, Kelsey. Pull it. Pull it. Oh, there's a lot too. She was in there. Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. Almost Azure. I like that ball movement. They're not going to make that back-to-back. Oh, they got the ball back. Damn. They down by 14. Word, Magic got enough restaurants and theaters. Like, he know better. It's a bunch of owners all the way down to Lisa Leslie being a minority. Not saying she got a bunch of money, but you got the Dodgers owner. You did both the majority owner. You got money. Stop it. Now, if you're talking about where would it be built and all that, yes, I get that. We don't have a lot of land like that. But to treat these women like that, you guys know better. They have to build as soon as possible. We'll be able to attract free agents in 2026 when 80% of the league is available. Well, they said they were, Tulip. They said they were, but I haven't heard nothing else about it. But I mean, you need to, because I'm telling you, you're not sending Juju to no crappy crap mess. Billionaires don't like to spend money. That's why they're billionaires. That's why they're billionaires. Share my channel. Share my channel on your. Please take this YouTube and share my channel. I'm like 50 away from 500, and if you know 500, you get monetization, and then you also start getting more in the algorithms, and I can start rolling, y'all, like even more so. But I really need your help to help me get to 500. Um, you've been helping me a lot. Twitter, you all been helping me greatly. I got 18 of you watching. Now, it's not necessarily a popular game, I guess. It's Friday night, but um, I need your help with this. And I've gotten a lot of response, about 70 new ones this more than that this month, about 70, I think. So you're hearing me. I appreciate it. Hit that like, share over there on Twitter. Come on, peeps. Come on, my peeps. Share my channel for me. Come on over, say hello, hit the like button, and let's do this together. Let's grow this together. Ball for real. Dean Ballimer for the Clippers for spreading everything for a mid-ass team. The W needs that kind of dedication, right? He done built something really big. That's going to be used in the Olympics, though. That's going to be one of the places that we're going to have, I think, gymnastics in that new Clippers facility. Big, beautiful. Big and beautiful. 6 days between games is crazy. New York is waiting for Juju. Already have a pizza in her name, in your name, fam. In my name. I know that's my namesake. And I'm born in New York. I was born in New York. I was born in the Bronx. So I stretched from there to San Diego to the Bay Area to the Valley in Los Angeles to Los Angeles. Watts. I worked in Watts. A lot of my cases were in the Watts area. So very familiar with all of these places. So I'm thinking, the thing is, I can't do Juju Toronto Temple. They got her in that uniform. Like I can't do the Cleveland. It's not a good market for her. Like I don't want her to know Nashville, none of that. I personally feel like if Juju goes to New York, I think Saab should go on and be the franchise for Portland, Oregon. They love her out there. When Saab wears them Oregon shoes, she cooks. Facts. This is LA's 7th game. Vegas only played 4 before today. We love Juju. I know you would. No, Toronto Temple. Yeah, I know. I know the Canadians, the Toronto team. Man, they love basketball. Like they love basketball. Schedule makers have not been good. Needed less games early so hurt players could get back. They've only played 4. Dang. I agree. Y'all saw the Sunrise versus Fever? Yeah. Yeah. Fever's I can't wait to say. After this, when I go to my Twitter and I go to the news, throughout Instagram and everything, they're gonna be talking about the Fever. Juju will be in the Bay, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be something like that. Something like that. Because it's up tempo, fast paced. It's not too far from, home. This is my second home, the Bay. So I got the tickets for the Aces Valks game. Park Hill, Staten Island. I don't know. It's like, I'm tripping. I'm like, where is Juju gonna be? I was like, because I wanted to move to Vegas, so I was kind of like thinking like, I was kind of thinking like that would be like with her in Vegas. But what would it look like for Vegas? Like they would have to be like in last or something. I saw a YouTube clip where Plum asked Sabrina to send. I saw that, but Barker some shoes, but don't send the Oregon colors. Sabrina hooked them up. She hooked them up, and I gotta admit, I like Sabrina's shoes. I've seen Stewie's, I've seen Candace's. They don't wouldn't look right. I just gave my godson. I had the Travis Scott Jack shoes, red, white, and black, which is my college colors. They're just kind of wide and bulky, but I have the Grinches and all that kind of. I like a narrow foot, so I gave that to him. But she did. She hooked her up. She gave her 6. She had an old pair, and she said the reason she did it is not because she couldn't the way the rules are, she couldn't give her like the Under Armour. Like she wasn't gonna be able to wear those. She has to wear Nike. So she's like, of course I would have given her, and then we found out you saw that in that video. Sarah Ashley Barker wears the same size as Sabrina, 10.5. So Saab said no problem, and got them right to her so she can give them to her teammate. I thought that was so freaking cool. Some people were like, well, why couldn't she buy them? Why couldn't she go down to Foot Locker and get them? Like, I don't think she could go to Foot Locker and get all those different colorways that they had. And that's not the point. It's like, I don't know how much they are, 200 a piece, 6 times 12, that's $1,200. They don't make that, rookies don't make that much money. Same size rookie definitely got robbed. So I guess she doesn't really have, everybody doesn't have like a sponsor like that. They don't have like sponsors or shoe deals and things like that. So they don't have the same, like if you're a superstar, give your, share what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? She's gotta wear those shoes to practice. She's gotta find out what she's got to wear in the games. You can't wear them so many times. Unfortunately, like so many times, because then the soles get kind of like worn down. I think it's the gestures, not the cost that count. Yeah, somebody was in a comment. She could have went to Foot Locker if she needs some, but she has some on. She has shoes on the way, but they weren't there yet at all. It's going to be a delay, and so I've got them there for her quicker than whatever she was waiting on. Barker is just now making a name for herself. I don't know that she had an NIL deal in college, right? Right, exactly. Because I think Sarah Ashley probably was like injured. Because I used to hear that name before, and I'm not sure if she transferred over. So she didn't really, she didn't really get to establish herself. But I was still keeping an eye out on her. I remember her name, and I remember a few games. But I mean, that Alabama Maryland game, she sold me right there. I was like, dang, that girl's gonna be good. I like Derek. She's so tough. She is so tough. I thought she was going to go all the way around to the other side of the basket, though. But she wanted the foul. What, earlier? Oh, missed a free throw, bro. Keep moving the ball. Keep moving the ball. You're on the ball too long, Chelsea. Too much dribbling. Oh, that's not a foul. That is definitely not a foul, Jackie. One more pass. Oh, I saw what you were trying to do. I would have waited a little longer, Kels. Latu, bring it up. Come on, get some work. Get posted up. Get away from each other. You're too crowded, Latu. Go set a screen. Go. Move. You don't want those green cows? Ooh! Plum Dog University. Plum Dog University. Ooh, Tiffany Mitchell. Corner. Okay, Mitch. I see you, Tiff. Carolina to Carolina. Oh, that was from back in the day. Carolina to Carolina. Back like they did back in the day. Halftime. Halftime. What y'all talking about? Did anybody know? Does anybody know when the concussion happened with Paige? No, they didn't catch up Brazil. They didn't. You're absolutely right. I thought that I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Aces were gonna start looking all discombobulated. That's all. I haven't been feeling them, but now that you guys are telling me that they haven't played the same amount of games as everybody else, that might have been that just might have been what it was, because they got their ass kicked against Seattle. So say what you want. Asia halfway through a triple double. I didn't hear about it until today. I didn't hear about the concussion until today, and I didn't notice anything. I don't remember. I didn't notice anything with her like being all pulled out of the game, or like, how do you know? Like, they just experienced headache, or they complaining and they check their pupils. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what made them know that she needs to be on concussion protocol? And to me, it's like with Clark, I'm like 2 weeks. Like, I know the leg has been bothering you for a long time, and sprains and strains can take a minute. Like, but when you look at her on the court, you can't even tell that there's anything wrong. You can't even. I mean, I have there's no limp, there's no indicator. I don't like. I noticed your girl Flajay was not getting any lift, and then when they mentioned about shin splints, I was like, oh yeah, shin splints will let you do stuff, but you get no lift, no nothing. I knew. I was like, I could tell that's probably. I do remember wondering why she was on the bench during crucial stretch, but that's about it. Okay, but they're running Las Vegas down. Just watch the game. They're running them down. Yeah, Eagles. They're running them down. You can just tell when they're not out of it, but they're just not quite stopping them on. I mean, Vegas is making shots. Let me see what they look like. Vegas is making shots, but what happens when they don't make shots? What else do they got going on? Because people, you can't live and die by the three. You know that stuff is going to eventually dry up on you. So then, what do you have? So, first quarter, Aces had 28, Sparks had 21. Second quarter, 29-21. So it's about the same. They're scoring about the same in each quarter. So somewhere in this third and fourth quarter, they need to make it up. Ambit's got 10. Asia Wilson does have 17, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Wow. Nice. Let me see what their field goal percentage is. And the Sparks are shooting 46.9 field goal percentage and 40% at the 3-point line. I don't like their free throws, 73%. But the Vegas is shooting 52, almost 53% field goals. And their threes, as I mentioned, they're like 66, 10 for 15. I don't know how long that's going to last. And 70, they're both not shooting good free throws. Okay, so that's the thing. The free throws for me, 10 for 15. How long can they do with shooting those kind of free throws? And the Sparks are 4 for 10 for free throw. They missed 6. They're both almost shooting 58%. I mean 50% for field goals. So they're sort of close sort of close to one another. 9 turnovers for the Sparks to 7 turnovers for Aces. The rebounding, it's just rebounds are 17 to 14, 17 Vegas, 14. This sort of is an even game, even though it's 57 to 42. And I think it's because they just scored more points on the three. I'm out, everyone. Enjoy the rest. You out. You out, Brazil. Cool, 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 cool. Come back as always. I'm feeling you too. It's like 11 o'clock. If I was y'all, I'd be like burnt. But I hear you though. You hung long enough. Cause I'm kind of like, oh, can I get through the rest of this night too? I only got about y'all want me to hang? It's about 80 y'all from YouTube, 19 Twitter. I'm out, everyone. Oh, 10 threes is a lot. 10 threes is a lot, but can they keep 10 threes going? That's the thing. I can't believe, like, oh, look at the highlights from the comments. Playing the Cleveland Rockers. Coop, my girl. I gotta check out how my Keeks did tonight. I know that was a, I know that was I know that was a lot. That was a challenge for her, but it was like you want to be the best, gotta play with the best. Oh, they talking. Hey, Ty One Eagle. They talk a mess about JC Sheldon. That's cold blooded. They calling her a dirty player, dirty ass player. And fuck you, Sheldon. You injured 2 players. Nice way. Wow. They on JC Sheldon's tail. Fever mad. They mad. Wow. They mad at her. Well, that's like I said. I'm glad it wasn't a sister because it would have been racism. She finally they can see that it's just basketball, has nothing to do with color. Wow. What else is new? Tell me about it. Are you feeling the what's that? Feeling the blue what is that? I don't know what that means. Blue and orange? Who's that? Who's that? Eagle. I've been going for the underdogs lately, that's all. But me. Let's see what Kiki did in this play. Good rebound, Kiki. Yeah, she did some good stuff on there. She did some good stuff. She figured out how to turn it. Yeah. Oh, the Knicks got you. Is anybody watching that game? I know you guys, but I don't. Jacob and them left me. Bodie and them left me, so they must be watching the Knicks game. Y'all really watching that NBA stuff, huh? I don't even know what the NBA what they doing over there. I just hear about OKC. They're going crazy over there on Twitter. I'm just reading the. That's true. Somebody told somebody to get some arc on your jump shot. True. Slow down on your drive. Shoot the midi or the floater. Stop like you're gonna get your shot. Stop acting like you can get your shot. Man, this is the same stuff I say all the time. Stop acting like you can get your shot. Excuse me, your shot block. Where's the midi? Where's the floater? Where's the stop on it down and pull up? Like, what is wrong with these players? No arc on your shots? Like, what? Fever 2-4. At this time last year, they were 1-3 with far less talent. I don't want to hear Clark is hurt. They have way more talent there. Their record shows last year the scapegoat was Coach Side. So what's the reason now? That's what Cece said. I hear you, Cece. That's what I'm saying. So what's the reason now? Kelly's son. Needs Ken Dog. So what's going on with the Knicks? Let's see. NBA. What's playing now? Knicks and Pacers. Oh, they don't play till Saturday. It says. No, wait. So there's no game today? Why did he act like I thought he was up there watching? Jacob, I thought you were watching that. I'm about to fall out. Hey y'all, I know it's late. I know it's late for some of y'all. They have one more game, 3-3. Okay. So tomorrow's the big game, basically, right? I know it's tough for y'all, especially on the East Coast. And his games are going by. Stop watching. She started watching British soccer, much better sport. I know this is kind of a slow game, huh? But it's the beginning of the season. It's just like if it was the NBA, it'd be like, preseason still. But our game is accelerated. And those of us who've been watching it for so long, we know these games in the beginning, they're kind of like more important than you think. And then we're going to be going to the Commissioner's Cup real soon. and then we're going to go in, uh, to the All-Star game, and then we're going to go into stopping in to say how you're liking the game tonight. I'm liking the game. I'm reading Twitter right now. They mad. People mad. People like, I'll be blaming it on Clark missing. You have a better record than you had last year. This time you got a better team. So what's your excuse now? They're mad at J.C. Sheldon um, for injuring two of their players, Coulson and Sophie. So, and then they won. So I'm checking out this kind of like looking at the little drama between the Sparks and the Aces, seeing what I can see. Even though they're down by 15, they're both not shooting bad, but the Aces are shooting a lot better in 3 points. So I kind of like it. I'm ready to chill out though for the rest of the night. Just shut it down. But I'm hanging. Me and Eagle sitting up here talking. Hit my like button for me, Donovan. So what we got tomorrow? Let's see. Let me tell you. Oh shoot! I was about to find out who the Dugans were wearing, whose jersey they had on. He had on. The Commander's head coach son was repping Kiki at the game. That's right. He was repping Kiki. That's right, young man. That's right. I gotta check out how Kiki did. I was watching it, but I know it was a lot on her. Dang, who crashed out? Tammy and who? Come on. This is gonna be close. Phoenix and Minnie has been good so far. Man, they better than I think Phoenix is. Well, Minnie, I'm not surprised. Phoenix, I think people are very surprised because they can't lie. Not a person I heard on content creators mention anything about Phoenix doing anything. They don't even know half the goddamn players' names, Donovan. Ain't nobody said, well, I got Phoenix. No, and I always said Seattle because I was like, you know what, Seattle is always going to be there. I had them in fourth though, but they're actually third. And then here go Phoenix. And then I kind of thought the dream, it depended on BG, but when Jordan Kennedy went down, I was a little nervous. I was like, oh God. But Ryan Howard is fixing some of the stuff that I felt like if you just fix it, then addition of Pau helps. So the dream being where they are, and then the Mystics is complete surprise. I thought they'd be at least make the playoffs like eighth, but they're better than that. And Fever are going to drop. Aces haven't played enough games really to really judge them. So we're going to just we're just going to allow see what the Aces are going to do tonight. Like they to me, the Aces cannot afford to lose this game because after they got their ass beat by Seattle like that, I was like, you better go somewhere. Oh, what happened? The Fever are going to drop bad if they lose this next. Oh yeah, they're going to drop real bad, Donovan, and they are going to drop every game without her because everybody's figuring it out. And then you just knocked out. You just kind of hobbled Coulson. You just hobbled Sophie. So those are the 2-point guards. So what are you going to do? You feel me? Like, what are you going to do? I'm down by 18. Ooh. She's strong. She needs to know how to scoop that shot. Crazy, driving me crazy, Donovan. Yeah, I'm still up here, but I think I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down right here because this game is kind of not where I thought it was gonna be. It's not holding me enough, not enough viewers. But I do appreciate all of you guys coming through, and I will be back. I'll be back. I'll see who's playing tomorrow and come back up. Donovan, come through. Thank you all for coming through. Hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? It's free. Hit that subscribe button and post notification buttons. And Eagle, for sure, me and you, I'm gonna still watch this game, so don't worry. We still gonna be up. We still gonna watch this game, and I'm still want to see an upset. So, but y'all come back, all right, D. Thank you for stopping through, though, D. All right, y'all, take care.